Hey, I'm live. Look at that. I sure am live. Look at me go. Clicky, clicky, click, click, and click. Good morning, live and boxer and bass to bass. How's it going, guys? Let's see, anything good? Aww. What's up? I'm late because I was playing some Diablo 3. And that is why I am 1 minute late. I would have been on time if, you know, no copyright sounds, this live stream would ever be alive again, but I don't think it's ever coming back. And good morning, Millie. How's it going? I'm gonna turn this music down just a little bit. Just a tiny tad. Down to nearly not hearable. Just put it in the background. In Discord, I have a role called regular. I don't know what it means. It just means you're a regular to the stream. You regularly show up. Having a good day? I'm having a good day. I slept for about 5 hours because I should have went to bed earlier. But let me refer to you to the reason why I was late to the stream. Diablo 3. So I don't normally play, like, I don't binge it for the entire season. I play until I hit a certain goal. I don't know what mine is so far. I'm just currently trying to play a different set on a character. Right now we're going to clear our wings, dump some of the energy off our global account, and then move on over to the Europe account. We've got a lot of runes that we need to go get for Perna and Mav, because Mav is going to be our GB10 MVP. I promise you. It's probably not going to work very well, and I'm probably going to have to 6-star every single one of those monsters, which is going to take a lot of time. But we'll try. We'll definitely try. Because when I said no Veramos, I meant no Veramos. I'm not going to bother to ever fuse a Veramos on my Europe account. It's just too much effort for nothing. Is it worth getting a Shannon for GB10 when I have Mav and Megan build in progress right now? I personally like Shannon better than Megan for GB10, and I've said this before. Megan only applies 2 debuffs. She strips and applies beneficial effect block, which is nice. That's not a bad thing to have. And then there's she gives a 1-turn dot, which isn't really that great. But if we look at, I'm not even gonna bother going to my storage. We look at Shannon. She brings glancing debuff. She brings a slow, and she brings 3 turns. 1, 2, and 3. 3 turns of attack and defense buff, where Megan only brings 2 turns. I have a thumbnail? Where's my thumbnail? Hey Noel, and hey Chair Sarah. And this is something that's gonna make is more aimed at Chair Sarah. So you might have just saw I cleared Greater Rift 51. I'm gonna send you like why it's impressive. 51 with these stats. End me, please. Perfect. Now I'm waiting for the obligatory get out, or I'll end you or something. I think I did this, yeah, I did it this morning. Where do I want to dump my energy? Well, let's do our dailies. They're not very long. Where's that AMG? What about Mav? Is he good for GB10? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Really? I have no idea. And that's what I'm hoping that he can be for a replacement. Can you look at my Asia account, and do you got a Fire Undying? Is she good? Fire Undying, I don't really see a point to. Really? I just don't. Like, she balances HP. That's pretty cool of everyone. Or is it just one? No, I think it's everyone that she balances HP on. She's okay, I guess, but I don't have any intentions of building one. Okay, so I can't tell you if she's good or bad because I've never fully looked into her or really thought about it. But I'm going to tell you that I'm not going to build one anytime soon. And dead to everyone because no one's hitting the crystals. Yeah, we can still do it, right? We got a Guardian 3 Teor on our team. Squall, poof, dead. Hey, the Lord 851. We're just finishing up our dailies on global, and then we'll move straight to Europe. Lame. Did you build this damage? Attack, and crit damage. 81%. Thank you, Mio. I appreciate it. It's okay. I stream at a very odd hour of the day. Galleon, you don't need to take 3 turns. Alright, Mio hasn't finished the power-up of his homunculus. You've ruined this, Mio. Also, my Teshara still hasn't used any abilities yet, so that's nice. And Galleon's wasting time by taking 4 turns every turn. There we go. Come on, guys. No, don't use that. Galleon, stop. You don't... Only my Teshara used abilities. That would be nice. You've been farming 1 hour GB10 and only get 4 or 5 good runes? You know, that's much better than me farming for nearly a month and only getting 2 runes. You found a part-time job for summer? Well, congratulations. Hey, Grim Reaper. Back from your trip to Rotterdam. How was it? Man, I want my 36-second time, so you let me down, Mio. I'll bring a panda for fun. You know, actually, since I finished powering up my runes on my homunculus, let's actually go and do 1 Fire Rift raid. I haven't actually tried it, but I bet you it'll be faster now. The panda's pretty fast. I have not been to Rotterdam. There's a lot of places I've not been to. Willie, what's happening in the stream is I'm going to try to get some new runes for my Mav. Better runes for my Bernard. And get my Shannon runed up properly for GB10. Who am I missing out of that? Darian? Or maybe Konamiya? I don't know. It's going to be a heavy support team. Oh, no. I'm going to be using Shimate, I believe, as a damage source. I'm not sure. We'll have to figure this out later. 1 Rift of Worlds. Since I, powered up my homunculus a little bit, it should do a bit better. Hey, 1.25 is not a bad thing to get out of first groggy. I've seen someone out of like first groggy pull like 2.5 million, and I'm very confused as to how they do that. Who would win? Or a Taco 10? I don't know who that is. So probably them, because I don't know the power level. Can Belladon, Bernard, Shannon, Water, Barbaric King, Vertihill be a Giants V10 team? No, there's no cleanse there. There's definitely no cleanse there. You're gonna get armor broken and slapped down. And Vertihill's just gonna die. He's not gonna help you much at all. I appreciate the vote of confidence, Ask, but I have no idea who he is, so I can't tell you if I would do very well at all. Poof. Hopefully this works. Homunculus should get another turn, so that's pretty nice. But will it be enough? Okay, well, with attack buff it will be. And Homunculus, my 2 AoEs are stunned. That's bad. Oh, wow, that actually worked out pretty well. He was highest damage. Hey, is Jubagel streaming right now? Or are you watching just a video of Jubagel? That worked out okay. Nah, I don't want a determination crit damage rune. Aw, man. Hey, Neon. Well, if that's the way it's gonna be, then it's gonna be how it do. As long as that's consistent, that's a decent team. I don't need to really strive for triple S or anything, considering all I've got left to do is just constant rune reappraisal stones. Let's pick this one. Feed you all the fun guys. Well, there's only one fun guy in there. Good enough. Oops, I overfed that one. Oh well. And stuff them into storage for later. Got 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. No, not that one. These ones. Wait, it's Sunday today. Why isn't the event out? It is the day that it said it was going to be out. Or maybe it said tomorrow. Maybe I no way I misread it. I double checked twice. I'll check up on it. Wait, did I miscount? I totally miscounted, didn't I? Oops. Oh, well. Oh, well. Just put those back. Oh yeah, I counted this one, that's why. I don't have any other 2-stars, do I? Score. I do actually need to bring him back out. There we go. Why does it have to always be dark out when I, like, why does it always have to storm and get overcloud? How's the support? Homunculus does her job well. I just need skill ups on her, because having a 6-turn cooldown on her Mav's 3-turn cooldown ability is too much. I have to wait before I can use her too much more. The event. If it's not here. Okay, so it's not here yet. So let's go and look at the notice. Notice. Mission bingo event. Starts on the 23rd at 7 p.m. So tonight it starts. It starts tonight in here about 10 hours. A little short, a little less than 10 hours, you know. It's gonna be 9 hours and 43 minutes, but close enough. You get the picture. Do you have any runes worth powering up on any of these guys? This is a terrible rune. I need to replace that. This is an okay rune, but I wish it was 6-star. I mean, I guess it could get speed on it. Hey Jim, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Gonna be moving over to the Europe account pretty soon. And Varmo MC. Welcome to the stream, guys. It's gonna be a very relaxed stream. No real agenda besides just farm more runes and just enjoy the tail end of your weekend. I do have some small announcement regarding stream schedule. And hey Titus. Like, small announcement regarding stream schedule. I'm going to actually take Tuesday and Thursday off of my stream schedule, and instead of streaming, I'm going to devote the time that I would have been streaming to be pumping out videos. Yep, well, that turned out to be lame. Do I have a main? This is my main. Global is my main. Europe is not my main. Alt account is on Europe. People asked me to play it, so that's why I actually have an alt account. I'm just getting my dailies done before I switch over to Europe. Anyways, I'm blacking out the screen so you guys don't have to see my Hive ID because it's really gross. It gets darker as the day goes on. Like, it's noon. It should be bright out, right? But it's not because it's overcast for the last week straight. Also, Twitch chat isn't gonna work, so I'm just gonna get rid of the chat box off there for right now. What inspired me to stream? Because it's fun. Because, you know, that preparing update thing below Sharuka remains. People say that Light Veramos is there and it might be out in a few weeks. Light Veramos is not coming out anytime soon. And that's just going to probably be like this super fun 3v3 Guild Wars kind of a deal going on. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I need mana and I need it fast. Temple of Mana, move me towards my goal. I don't have crystals. This is bad. I was hoping the 150. How do I get 100,000 mana in an hour on a crappy account? I mean, if I'm in hell, probably. I don't want to do Kairos Dungeon because I have to basically sell every rune I get. Secret Dungeon works too. Oh, it's a bad idea. Secret Dungeon's the best place. Bring someone who can solo. Then grab people who need levels. Oh, I was using Decameron. That's right. I want 2 of them. Give me 12 of them. Ah, screw it. Perna, give him the attack power lead. So monsters I have, I basically only have Perna on this account. That's how this account works. I have Perna and that's it. I should have brought an attack buffer. Should have brought Shannon. Okay, we're gonna do this by hand because this is gonna be stupid. Just now we have to wait. Do I want to use Water Drunken Master? No, but secret dungeons are great for money. How long do I play? 3 years. Not on this account, though. Only on my global. How do you change your profile picture on Summoners? I forget. I did it once, but I forget how to do it. Yeah, it's somewhere in Hive settings. It's just getting darker out. Can you not? Oh, got resisted putting the dot on it. I'm just gonna armor break him. Whatever and stuff. Thump. Wow, that did 3k damage. For a level 11 thing, that's not too bad. Elemental King it! I mean, kinda did. And heal, and heal, and heal, and heal, and heal. I hate these things. I don't know where it is. I did it once and that's it. Boop. Stop healing. Gosh darn. I hate those things. That's not gonna be worth it. Fame and Hell will be faster. Just bring things that need levels. And bring people's reps who can do them. You finished your Overwatch ranks? How'd it go? Hey Quinn, could you go punch this guy? I need light. It's too dark out. Thanks, bub. Yeah, that was only 40 seconds for double the mana I got out of the secret dungeon. Definitely better to do this. More people? It's 20. But if Jubagel's streaming right now, then it's gonna be, it's gonna be, you know, a lot of the people wanting to watch a Summoners War stream is just probably gonna be watching his stream. Out of music, I guess. Not? No, it's still playing. This Alicia's so dead. Yep, nope, she's still dead. She doesn't do any damage, though. Holy crap. Someone said Jubega was streaming right now. Can you stream on YouTube and Twitch at the same time? You sure can. If you use a restreaming website called such as restream.io or any of the other ones, basically it takes your stream and then splits it into 2 different streams. Wish the Cyrus would use abilities. See you, Basta Basta. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great rest of your evening, man. Remember, folks, hydration is key. Hey, Panda. What if the mystical scroll disappears? Well, then I'll have some extra mana sitting around. I don't think I have any, do have space on my guild. I wanted... I like the name Mav's Knights as the guild, but the one of the current guild leader was like, nope, I'm not rejoining a guild named that. So we didn't get to have that name. So we had to go with Broken Set. And our guild's pretty full up right now, so I do apologize, but we don't really have any room to sit about. We operate at a G1 level too, so I don't think you would be very comfortable sitting at those fights. Hey Mo, good to see you again. How's it going, man? Come on, revive already. Should put a timer so I know how much time I have left on this thing. Am I free to play? On this account I am, the other one not so much. I don't buy like all the packs, I don't buy the rune reappraisals or any of that stuff. I simply just I just buy basically transmogs because they're cute. A G1 guild, it would operate on Guardian 1. What channel am I in? I have no idea. 104. We're gonna go to 111 though. Oh, looks like someone's already spamming here. One more. Yay! I get to block him because he's been spamming. Oh, do we have another one? One more. Come on, keep going. Oh. Don't get a... And we're not gonna let you do this. Because you're gonna keep spamming that stuff. And I don't want to see it. Come on. I need that mystical scroll. Oh, don't justice the nearly dead thing. Needs more damage. Justice that one. Make it go quicker. Rush B, my friend. He understands. He understands that we always have to rush B. Oh no, don't give me 2 stars. Just give me mana. I need it. I mean, I could do Dimensional Rift, but then I'd be out of energy for the rest of the day. On Europe. It'd be a very short Europe play. What if Nightbot was real? Well, someone made him. I play CSGO? Yes. I do. Just every now and then. I don't have any good skins or anything. I don't like paying money to open the crates. I don't play enough to get any good skins. I was playing one game that someone would always... I don't remember map names. I never bothered to learn map names. I know the maps, I just don't know map names. But one person was always Pro 90 rushing straight down mid to try to get, like... So he was running 2/3 of the map to get into a spot to kind of pick at the back of us as we were running out of base terrorist spawn. So naturally I buy a P90 and I go Pro 90 rush him, but I get there first because it's a less distance travel for me. So he comes around the corner and just gets Pro 90'd in the face. So he tries again and I shotgun him. Like, if you do the same trick too many times, people will start noticing. I'm at 61,000. How much time do I got left? 46 minutes. Oh, we're gonna make it. We're gonna make it, guys. I want this, though. I don't care about Duran's rep. No. Faster clears. Let's go. What are you hoping from the LND scroll? Eh. A 3-star I don't have, such as like Ashir, Kabila, Camules. That's really all I care about. I will have 3 LND scrolls for the summoning session that starts on this Friday. Woo! And depending on whether or not they release the transmogs before Friday, might have a few more because I'm most likely going to be buying that pack, as much as I don't want to. Next summons should say like 5 days, 1 hour. It's in 5 days. It's this Friday, and that's what Friday stream is gonna be. While we're doing this, I'm gonna check up on the Reddit and see if there's anything worth looking at. Oh man, someone managed to get the 3D models. Oh, Laura is so cute. Laura has like, so the Occult Girls have like that blue swimsuit, right? With the like, Annabelle's got the stripes, and Rika's got polka dots, and Charlotte's got little hearts on it. But Laura has a gradient on hers, which makes it look completely different. I'll show these off. Later. Currently, right now, I am wanting that mystical scroll. Orion just looks infuriating. The Desert Queens look very, very nice. So, definitely show off all of the 3D model transmogs have been found. Come on. Give me more monies. Am I gonna have enough energy for this? I hope I do. I'm not looking at chat, by the way, guys. When is it? Win day? Win day is Thursday. Torum Online? I've not heard of it. I'm gonna do a Google real quick. And we're gonna click on images. Neat. When was this released? Wiki, Torum Online, .wiki. Release date in 2015. Neat. Hey, Stanley Chan. I love all of you guys. Especially all of our regulars. You awaken my Wind Penguin and Wind Epicon Priest. I don't think... Do you actually need to awaken Michelle? I'm not sure. Is it on phone? I think Taram says it was released on iOS and Android. I don't know, I only skimmed the article. I'm very bad at reading comprehension. Wind Epicon Priest is not that good, but she's niche in some places. I might have to build one for my Giants B10 team. I'm not sure yet. Might need a reviver, and it's going to be even slower. But I definitely want to try out Decameron, see if he does any damage. And I will need him for the dots. She's okay. I wouldn't say she's great or usable in many places, but she's okay for what she does. If I had a Camules, I wouldn't need her, but not all of us can be that lucky. Please play it? Maybe. Right now I've got 2 games I'm very dedicated to at the moment. I have modded my Terraria, and that's been really kicking me in the teeth. I've never failed the Eater of Worlds before, so that's always a new shock. Nebin, thanks for the subscription. Welcome to the stream, man. While I'm looking at that, just gonna browse the Reddit a little bit more and make sure that there's nothing new or interesting that I should be looking at for, Nope, it's just those, it's just that. So we're gonna go and definitely set up the random window so that way when we're done, we can, once we get this mystical scroll, we can totally do... Okay, random window is set up correctly. We're good to go. Just need to wait until we get this mystical scroll so we don't waste time on it. Get him, Theomars. Is Hemos good for Giants B10? Probably not. I know he's probably not watching the stream either, but I don't like Hemos for Giants B10. He doesn't provide a lot. You do what, 30,000 more? Yep. 33,000 more. No, I want to see if I should have trash runes to sell. Somewhere, right? Just ditch... Get rid of that one. Keep that one. Good rune. Trash that. Ditch it. Yeah, whatever. It's 3-star. Nope. Fine and fine. 4K mana for cleaning out some of the trash. Swift, should be plenty of trashy things in here. Good rune. We don't really need an attack slot too. Fine, fine. Fine. I'm not gonna keep the crit rate, the defense flat, or the crit damage. I don't want to keep white runes anymore. That one's good. 14K, basically done. Can you turn on donations? Donations are actually on. The donation link is in the description. Thank you very much, Jerry, for grabbing that for me. I think I was pretty strict about not accepting fatal runes. We have a better one, so let's sell this one. Because I'm only going to be building one person on Despair, and that's Shannon. Guard rune. Nah, not worth keeping. Energy, yeah, sure. Nope. Trying to phase out most of our 3-star runes at this point. Good revenge rune. No, it's not. Good will rune. No, not really. I mean, 12% crit damage, but it's a 3-star rune. Get rid of it. Get out of here. Much better. Cleaned up our runes. Exactly 1k more than we needed. Is it even 1k more than we needed? Let's check. How much do we got left? 1,500. How dare you hit my defense? I shall teach you the Perna meaning of Pain Perna. I was trying to add in more, Bernard? Buddy? You're supposed to swap places, not ride on Perna. Well, Perna's gone now. Perna's gone to the, I've been touched in my no-no place therapy. Is Sierra good or food? She's pretty okay. Who do we want to pop first? Well, it depends on armor break. Let's follow armor break around. Well, I veto that option. Aw, not enough. Let's try that again. Okay, I didn't see if he life gained off of that, but we're definitely going to have to be careful on it. He did, so we need to not die right now. I'm going to leave him alone for just 1 second. Need him to stop that. Can you not revive? Because that'd be pretty swell if you could not do that. Can you land? Nope. Glanced. That's what, 3k back? And we're out. Now, but the thing is, we have Lapis. Lapis has element advantage. Not to mention I have a Perna. I'm going to get soloed, aren't I? I see it because he's going to use his skill too. Alright, no, he's not going to be able to get too much back. Perna wins. Perna, there you have it, guys. Perna's better than a Trevor. OPOP, and confirmed. Alright, so, let's open this up and go on to random window. I'm gonna turn off. Other boxes will stay on, but we're just gonna get rid of these for right now. Gives us plenty of time to look at these transmog previews. This window needs, no, not you. Oh gosh, go back to where you were. Random window. You need to move to about here. So, we've got the Imgur album of all of these. This is what the 3D models look like in game. You've got your variances. Did Juno always have? Yeah, no, Juno always had blonde hair. You've got Praha, you've got Sierra, you've got Lima, you've got Gianna, you've got Rika. Like, so if you notice her swimsuit's got polka dots. Annabelle's got the little stripes on it. You've got Charlotte with teddy bears or bunny rabbits, can't really tell from right here. But then you got Laura with hearts and a gradient, which is pretty interesting. And then you've got Nikki with stars. Got Kung Fu Girls. Kind of look a little bit more disappointing than the picture for the preview. There's a there's a 360 gif of all of these things too. She looks very nice. I like the way she looks. Just there. And Faye looks pretty nice. The green contrast in the hair with the dark, like green and dark contrast very well. Just the Brownie Magicians look infuriating. Look. I just really hate looking at these things. Not because they don't look good, it's just they look frustrating. Desert Queens look pretty good. I kind of don't like how the hair now looks like it's someone took a styrofoam cut and cut ridges, cup and cut like ridges in the bottom of it. But we'll have to see how it looks, because it also is not going to look the same from the front as it does in the back. So, at the rest of them, they all basically look the same. No real gradient changes or anything. Nothing different. Like the Occult Girls definitely have different patterns on them, but everyone else seems to be pretty static. Now if we go back over here and we just open up the next couple windows, we can get a rotational like 360 view on them. Like there's no animation attached to this, but this is kind of what you'll see from the front and back. And it needs to be tilted from like this angle to like at that angle, because you look down at them. Or it'd be much better tilted like that. But you've got your oracles. You've got like the 15 bows girls. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yep, I only see 5 like bows tied on them. Kung Fu girls, looking pretty normal. Look like the picture. We have to see their animation still. With aura and how it looks in game, it's gonna probably look much cleaner than this too, just because of how the resolution is. Because we have it on a really large resolution right now, which is my monitor, but having it on a smaller resolution means it looks crisper, because you don't, depending on the resolution of your phone, but you don't need as high of detail because you can't discern as much on a smaller screen. But that's what we got going on here. I'm not looking at chat, by the way, because I've got this window open. I like the blue in this one. Like, because the dark is generally just like a really dark purple or like a darkish, warm reddish. Like, it's a warm, dark color. So closing in on like that purple or red tint on almost everything in Summoner's War. And then they always accent it with like pink. But I like when they accent like Fae with the bright, like nearly neon green but not quite. It just looks nicer. Because there's contrast. It draws your eyes to it. Turn that off. Turn YouTube chat and chat box back on. Why don't I play Ark? Because it sounds boring. How did I get my Fire Phoenix in my second account? So you know how that charity tree event gave you 3 elemental scrolls? After they got like, I think it was like 100 million or so trees created over the course of like, I think it was like day 5 or so. Or 4. Yeah, that's how I got it. Make sure there's no one spamming stuff. Yeah, I don't like Ark Survival. It looks boring. It's the same style of game that is found basically everywhere else. So I don't really have an interest in it. Like, it's the same as Rust. It's the same as Daisy. It's basically all the same thing. It's same as 7 Days to Die on a public server. That's definitely true. We'll leave those sitting around. Do I actually have any roles on this account? Oh god, the tearing. All the text was there. Acquired points 84. I have 87 remaining points. I get a couple spins. Ooh, I need to get to 150 so I can get a nut. Wait, we already got the mystical scroll, I thought. The event has ended. No. Did it really end? Darn. I was hoping I could get mana out of it, and that's all I wanted from it. Oh well. Let's go to GB7 then. Not 7-6. And we need to finish our arena. I'm being scatterbrained for no reason right now. Should finish off our arena real quick. Being too scatterbrained. Sub 30 minutes for that scroll? I already bought the scroll. I have the scroll, I just don't have the mana for it now. I sold runes. I sold off my trash 3 stars. What do you think of Rashid, the Dark Priest? I don't think she's the worst monster in the game, but again, I don't have any intentions on building one of them. So let's finish this off. Then we'll go set in GB6 for a little bit. We don't have any way to energy refill, so when we run out of energy, we'll just go back to global, or I might even call it a short stream today. Just make it nice and relaxed. There's no need to rush anything. I'm still not doing Arena Rush. I'm still not going to do Arena Rush. And that's not going to change for a very long while. I'm sitting pretty at Fighter 3 with 3 monsters on my arena defense. I have no intentions to try to push for Conk 1. Not anything I'm interested in right now. Right now I just need to ruin all the monsters I've recently got, and I'll come back to it. There's nothing new here saying, our events would be at 29 crystals, so we just hope one needs to drop from that. Or we could do Necropolis B4 for some crystals. Let's do that really quickly. Bring Panda just because he'll finish everything for me. Panda's gonna kill me. Oh well. It's only B4 though. But if Panda gets taken, I lose. Hey Forsaken, how's it going, my man? Oh, it's a vampire panda. I'm not killing it if it gets taken. I don't know if that's going to be a problem. It's vampire, so it won't go full crazy on us, but... One. No, don't retrieve magic. Oh no, never mind, it was fine. Still farming for the last skill, need dark and red ones for my homunculus. Yep, good luck with that. Nah, screw that. We just want the 5 free crystals. And then we go and sit in Giants B6. Perna, you... Just getting people who need levels, and then someone who probably could solo this. You go pick up another rep. Let's bring him. See how that works. Good leg stretching. Boop. Do I play Black Ops 3 or Uncharted? Not really. Your head hurts from playing League? That's not anything really new. League is frustrating. Invincibility. Yay. Kill it. Stop stunning Perna. That's Perna's job. Come on. Hit the... There we go. It's the crystals are the only thing that's a problem in this. Ventilate Perna, which is not a good idea. Well, you shouldn't... Your fingers get numb after playing 12 hours, then you shouldn't play 12 hours in a row. Take breaks, man. It doesn't do you any good to stress yourself like that. Triple attack, we'll see if it does it. Hey Raishin, how's it going, my man? Welcome back to the stream. Good to see you again. We're just kind of trying to slide in some money to get that mystical scroll that we just bought from the shop, which we used most of our energy for, and rep monsters, but... I'm doing just fine. I slept a little less than I should have last night, but I was playing Diablo 3, and hashtag worth it, but not really. Hey, do you think you should farm for rune reappraisal stones every week? If you're at the point when you can farm A solid to A solid and up, then I think it would be worth the rune reappraisal stones, because if you can do A solid and plus, you probably got a couple 6-star legendary runes you'd very much like to be better. Like that Perna rune that I got last stream that has the 33% attack on it now. That's the kind of stuff you get with rune reappraisal stones after a lot of trying. You've been playing some Dark Souls 3? Yeah. Dark Souls 3 is a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. It wasn't my favorite in the series, but I enjoyed it. Should have 10k mana, right? Right? Woohoo, 21k! Megan would be nice out of this. More Mav food. What we got going? Oh, we had a Spectre, now we have 2. Which means I can feed this one to Bernard, I believe. Let me check. Let me check first. Yeah, we already have one, so I can feed this one to Bernard. I'm happy with that. Saves me some time and effort. Next up on the list is Bernard, I guess. Because I really just need his Tailwind to be maxed out. Which means 2 skill ups, if I'm lucky. Where's a good place to get 500k mana? Dungeons. Just run Rift, Cryos Dungeon. Forever and ever. I don't need to use a rep monster. But I definitely want to use things I want leveled up. Do your necro for crystals and maybe you can refill. Well, I got my dailies. I got my dailies to do, and they will get me my refill. I'm gonna build Decameron. I don't think Swift's gonna be worth it on him. I think running him just triple energy would be fine with defense percent, defense percent, defense percent. Since I'm gonna be running triple energy, he will still have all of that 45% health, which should be good for... should give him enough health to survive. Mav is actually gonna need to be pretty darn fast. He's gonna follow Bernard, but he needs to still be fast because he needs to cleanse a lot. So he's gonna be probably on Swift, speed, HP, HP. Hey Casper, how's it going? I'm doing fine. Nothing much is happening except it's dark out again. It's been raining for the last few days, which is pretty standard for around here. Use Ready Heal and Dark Rift as lead. Not sure if it's good or not. Any good for it or not. Any idea? Hey, for Dark Rift, if it's your best score, then yeah, it's good for it. But it all boils down to what is the best thing. Hey Jonas, do I have any decent energy runes? Attack percent, defense. Okay, this is definitely going on him. Got HP subs. This is an attacker rune, so I'm not gonna waste it on him. But we're gonna hope it goes into the accuracy and HP slot. Heard about the legendaries in Pokemon Go? I'm back to playing again. I would, but it's raining season here. Accuracy's fine. I'll take it. He needs some accuracy because of I need him to at least be able to land some of his, like, his continuous damage needs to land, and that's very important. That's a lot of skill ups he's gonna need. That's 7, 11. Mehmet. Yes, this is on Europe. Ooh, someone just got an Inugami dungeon. If you guys need it, here you go. I like blocking the runtards because they're not very fun to listen to. They have a negative attitude. Help other people, you jerkwads. There we go. Now we don't have to see them spam run again if someone else gets an Inugami dungeon. How should I rune Veramos? With 6 runes. Preferably slot 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. But it's completely up to you. And we're only gonna do the 4. I don't really have the mana to power up things. Do I start powering up with a 2-star? Not really, but I'll use you. Take these, no, these 2, and the next, and 1 frog, then 1 frog. And that'll get our event, our last mission done. And we should be good. Channel 111. Always channel 111. If I'm not doing account reviews, it is channel 111, or I've just recently relogged. Oh, I need to build my friendship. Come here, guys, let me build my friendship. Friendship being built. Oh, I absolutely know, Forsaken. When I did my first homunculus, I could only pull basically a B solid on most things, and a B plus on Water Rift, right? Since it took so much extra time, there's more time for the... I had to run it more times for 3 stars. I got 218 3-star max Rainbow Mons out of it when I finished. When I checked, I counted 218. We'll grab Perfect Peanut. I'm not gonna use those reps, so there's no point in me holding on to them. Oh, hey. Achievement. Beat the 7th floor of Hollow Light. I can do that. I think. I should have done it for the magical hole. Yeah, I cleared 7, but I need to clear the next 2 because I want another mystical scroll. Summon's too good for me. It's high in defense if I'm correct. Let's just bring that one, that one, that one, and that one. We'll manual it. Hey, good luck. What server are you on? Europe? Okay. I'll need you to show up in channel 111 for right now. We'll just do the damage now. Uh-oh. SpaghettiOs. Perna, do the damage. Much better. Pixier, I'll do that on the next one. Reason why I didn't pick Sierra is because I'm going to need it for B7. Ooh, that's a lot of essence of mid. Mid essences right there. 7. Need to pick Sierra. We don't need the speed lead. We've got Bernard. Not fast enough, Bernard, but we got a Bernard. I had a Bernard, but now I don't. You cannot be the Bernard. You. I'm just gonna break that one. Buff up. I know it's gonna tilt some people, but I'm gonna promise time now. Let us know that it's not a heavy damage Sierra. Oh, it's a triple attack Sierra probably. But, and it doesn't have max skills. It is non-violent, so that's pretty cool, I guess. Grind on the gears. I want to get rid of that one first. Sierra's gonna bomb off the left one. And the right one should die from Palma's time. I didn't see the damage because I didn't look. Now we just have to cycle Sierra because she's going to be needed for this next stage. We'll let her do that on her own. Cycle the Sierra as fast as possible. Come on, one more turn. Ouch. Puts us down to 2 and no violent proc. But, oh, why does it have to be Shannon? Because if I place a bomb now, I'm not going to detonate it. This doesn't make it invincible, does it? No. We need this up. I know the bomb's already been placed, but oh, don't stop it. Stop stunning the one I don't want you to. I really need you to, violent proc. Alright, well, I can just give her another turn. That works too. Now she's got attack buff, bomb, detonate done. Am I doing account reviews? Maybe. Did you know Flaw just pulled a Sierra 2 recently? Nice. Congrats to Flaw. I wish I had a Sierra. Have to use Repmons. Achievement. Give me that mystical scroll. I like summons. So where's the Nat 5s? Right here. Oh my god, did I actually just call a Nat 5? Oh, okay. Olivia. I mean, it's a wind girl, just 4 stars instead of 5. Try again later. It's a nice new 4-star to have out of these 3. I mean, well, this one also is considered a 4-star, so the 4 lightnings have gotten this account, besides Perna. I'll leave Perna alone. The 4 lightnings have pulled from just random mystical scrolls. It's not been too bad. She's not the most usable right now, and Emma would have been nice, but I'll keep her for later. Keep her for later. Definitely. Let's go check out my mentors. Okay. Yeah, good luck. I need you to come to my, my channel. I don't really feel like moving. Gives me a little bit of time to run another B6 run with reps. Just so that way I can get my energy back for doing this, and then maybe possibly a new rune. Hey, there you are. I see you. I'll get you after this run. Oh, didn't kill it. R.I.P. in peace. Frost Rush, no attack buff though. Poor Decameron. What channel am I in? 111. Two-star Ramon, I'm fine with that. Alright, after this one I said. So I gotta make sure I keep true to what I'm saying. There we are. How have I done B10? Rep monsters. And not just rep monsters. Chow and revive. 2 revives for B10, I actually believe. Ooh, Lucian. Dance. Dance. I hate how you can't interact. Ooh, look, a Lucian. Oh, look. Jojo. Chiwu. Move Chiwu onto, like, a Nat 5 island or something. You got a Nat 5 over here. Move your Chiwu over here. Kumara's lonely. Look, he's in the corner by himself. He's in the corner of a circle. Like, he's so lonely, he invented a corner to a circle. Just pick up your Chiwu, drag him on over, and give Kumar a friend. Attack, accuracy, blank. Definitely go speed on him. So the reason why you want to go speed on Chiwu is he strips debuffs off, he strips all the buffs off your enemies, but he needs to make sure he goes first. So he needs to be faster. Speed, HP, probably fill in right here, and accuracy is fine because he needs to land his strip. If you could find an accuracy rune with speed on it, that'd be nice. Again, he just needs to go first, so that way he can take all of the buffs off the enemies. So if they say you come against a Chloe that goes, Fanatic, and then now if you didn't have a Chiwu that went first, you'd have a couple people who couldn't hit them because they're invulnerable or invincible. Or Chiwu can be like, sleeve attack, miss all of them, and you're still in the bad spot, and then you put them in storage. Salt aside, he will generally try to strip at least 3 to 4 of them, depending on what kind of a team comp you're going against. Leaves you free to do everything. You do have 2 Lucians. I would actually suggest focusing on them if you want easy arena for off the start. Attack, crit damage, attack. It looks like you're on your way. Runes are missing some really nice subs, but you really can't judge him because he's 5-star and unawoken, so I can't tell you what the stats are going on. He's definitely going to need a lot more crit rate. So, definitely going to need a lot more crit rate, but we'll look at your 1 Awakened Lucian first. No speed on him, which is not generally a good thing. And needs a lot more crit rate. Is he on triple attack? Yeah, I figured he would be. Try to run either crit rate down here, or try to sneak in more crit rate. He needs a lot more crit rate. He's got good attack, but needs more crit rate, and speed would be nice. But don't go speed slot 2. Do not do that. Attack or damage attack is how he should be. But you need to think, like, this rune's okay. This rune needs powered up and hope that it goes into crit rate. This rune's fine, but it needs, you need speed. You need to start finding speed. This rune needs to be replaced with either a crit rate or a crit damage rune when you get the chance. And this rune's okay. It went into HP 3 times, so RIP you a little bit, but if you ever want to build an Annabelle on Fatal, I mean, I guess. Your Bernard needs to be faster. Try to get him to a 5-star rune, because a 5-star rune would be like 24 something speed at +9. And really, all that you need to be looking for with Bernard is speed like this. Speed on your slot, on your substats, and that's about it. Global Europe, I am on Europe. That's part of the title. So, speed and speed, but there's no speed here, no speed here, no speed here. Like, look for those speed subs. That's really all Bernard needs, is to just go the fast. So look for speed subs. Don't run accuracy slot 6 on Shannon. She is too frail because of her Nat 2 base stats. She's only got 7,000 health. Even a glance could possibly kill her in Giants B10. So run HP percentage. Since you're running defense, you need HP percentage here. So farm for a Despair HP percent rune there. This rune is nice. I wish I could tell you to keep it because of that, but save it for your Beretta when you start trying to do TOA. Oh, you have a Chloe. What's her speed? That's Konamiya. Not ruined. The only way you get away with having a 0 speed Lucian is by using Chloe. And Chloe needs to go first. Like, she goes first, puts up immunity and protection, and then you either have like Aquila or Seek give that attack buff and crit rate buff, and then Amp. You don't have runes? Then keep farming. Do GB6, GB7, whatever you can do, GB8. Okay, your team for GB10. It's your standard Veramos, Belladon, Shenardo, and I guess Lynn. If Lynn dies too easily, which she probably will, just try Konamiya or some other support to keep your team a little bit more alive. You're really heavy in fire monsters, and GB10 is water, so you're in a kind of a pickle. You could try to use Lucian, but with him being so slow, he might not work very well, but you can try. Hey Reaper, 21XXX Gaming. I'm doing good. How are you doing today? Am I doing reviews? Maybe. I really don't want to spend my whole day just doing reviews, because as soon as I start doing reviews, it just becomes reviews. And if we're gonna do that, guys, let's move to a quiet channel. It's hard to do it in an active channel. Moving to 9823, 982 and 3. But definitely farm more runes. Didn't the event start today? It does start today. It starts in 8 hours and 38 minutes. I mean, sure, I guess I'm just gonna do this now. R5 and Necro 10. Don't ask me about Necro, I am not good at it. I've not dedicated time to it. Belligel's fine for R5. Anivil's fine for R5. It depends on if you can get the stats for him. Violent, speed, attack, attack. She's got enough. She has to backline, but she needs a little bit more speed on her. IMO. You want her to be somewhere closer to 200 speed if possible. Belligel, yeah, he's fine. Diaz, neat. Not seen. Okay, Colleen's recent, so that's okay. So I'm not seeing any good damage dealers that I could bring into your team. But with that aside, frontline, Diaz and Belligel. Backline, Colleen, Annabelle, Theomars, Bella, I guess. I was really not very many better options. Well, you're probably building your homunculus for it, so do that as well. For that could be 10 HP, attack, attack. Not a lot of speed, but that's okay. And thanks to whoever just subbed or followed. Shock Ray, 3 hits, not done yet. So if you go for the raid damage deal build, he gets a lot of multi-hits. Just use him for Necropolis. I don't see a Necropolis 10 team in here. Not because there isn't one, it's just because I don't know Necropolis monsters well enough to tell you what one is. Really, that's all I got for you. I do apologize for not being able to give you a Necro 10 team, but it'd have to be something along the lines of like Homunculus, Adrian, Colleen, Theomars, Julie, I guess? And thank you to whoever just also followed. Didn't get to see it because it disappeared. I can't help you much on the Necropolis. Oh, I got a Twitch follow. Seal Phantom Hive. Hey, how's it going? What are we looking for, Titus? You ate a pizza. What kind of pizza was it, Forsaken? Yes, Ran. That is true. Ran, Lucian, Homunculus, Calling, Bella. Work out the Bella. There you go. Look at your account. Sure. This is what I'm going to have to do for the next 2 hours because I did one account review and that means I have to do them all. Yep, that's an account all right. Going home. I'm just messing with you. Give me 1 sec. So, could you guys do me a favor? When you ask for an account review, can you tell me something you're focusing on? Like, not just say, hey, look at my account. Could you say, hey, look at my account. I'm trying to do DB10, or I'm trying to make a DB10 speed team, trying to get into R5. I want to do TOA hard. You know, something along those lines. Now, I'll get to you in a second, Titus. I know you're in chat, and I'm asking you to specify what you want, and I'll come back to you. I promise. I didn't forget you, and nor did I skip you. I just want you to tell me what you want me to be looking for. So, we got a few 6 stars, not too many. Good HP and speed on Violent. Good for right now. He needs like 18 more speed. You want him to be 180. So if you can slide into the DMs of that speed stat, then do it. Otherwise, it's fine. Not enough speed on her. She can't heal if she doesn't take turns. And especially when she's not on Violent. Like, if you have a Chessoon, everyone gets hit down to nearly dead. She amuses and gets everyone mostly back up again, right? Well, what happens then? They get hit down again. She Fallen Blossoms. You're okay for another one turn. You probably lost 1 monster, maybe even 2 at this point. But if she was on Violent, she could have amused, Violent procced, auto attacked, Violent procced again because it's available. Because it's gonna happen. Chessoon likes to do it. Fallen Blossom someone with almost a full attack bar to get another turn to reset her Violent counter, and look at that, she amused twice in 1 turn, but you can't do that on Violent, nor can she heal a lot when she doesn't have speed. I definitely suggest more speed on her. Attack, attack, attack on not fully skilled up, but if you manually left click with that, like just smash that left mouse button or Dub Steve, I am on Europe. That's what Sundays are all about. What do you think better, DB10, Julie or Theo? They both have their advantages. Julie strips buffs and has some AoE wave clear with her 1,000 shots. Theomar's can save your run if you leave it like that much health and he breathes and wipes everyone. Theomar's will pop Endure and just be like, stop it. How's your Feng Yang? About 2,020. He's ruined well. Personally, I like Destroy on him, but you've got decent Endure runes, so more power to you. Attack or damage attack. Not enough crit rate. Definitely needs more. Even if you go an attack buffer, and you're short a lot of crit damage. Because you're missing it in your subs. No crit damage. No crit damage. 1 crit damage. No crit damage. So you have 1 rune that has crit damage in subs. And that really is not beneficial for your Lucian. Lucian does not need to be on Fatal, by the way. If you can do double blade to get that higher crit rate and only lose like say 300 attack, but have crit damage subs in there, and go up from like 137 crit damage to like 160 crit damage, then it's definitely worth it. I wouldn't say it. It also again needs more speed. It only needs enough speed to be speed tuned to your attack bar buffers. That's all it needs speed tuning for. You have a lot of really nice monsters. You probably just need to buckle down and work on your GB10 team and keep it and then rune farming. You need a lot of rune farming. You've got a lot of 5 stars out, but you need more runes. More better runes. More gooder runes. Get those gooder runes going on. I think you should stop 5-starring monsters and work on a core team and make your runs faster. And then from there, once you've got a decent, stable core progress, you can start building all of these monsters, because you're stretching yourself thin here. You're stretching all of your rune quality across these like 40 monsters, but when only in reality you need maybe 10. You need 10 for two very core teams that can run you through giants, dragons, TOA, and some rudimentary arena and guild wars. You really only need 10 monsters right now. Those 10 monsters are your prime focus, and they're like your prime focus because they will allow you to build all the rest of these things. Like, if you don't have the ability to rune Mihang, why even bother 5-starring her? Unless you got her at 5-star, then why bother leveling her to 35? Just hold off on her until you need her. Sorry, I'm spending way too much time on this. Get more runes. Farm your B10s. If you don't have a DB10 team, work on it. Pick a core group of 5 to 10 monsters and just work solely on them until you have your core teams established. A full Nemesis, Bella, Colleen, or Dungeons. How long was I gone? I don't know. I didn't count. Whoops. Give me 1 sec. I accidentally exited the game because I wasn't paying attention while reading chat. I'm going to blacken this out because it's probably going to make me log in again. I'm also going to go over to global to give an example of a Lucian and like the crit rate you're kind of looking for and the speed you're looking for. And since I have 2 people who are asking for global account reviews, I accidentally exited the game, so everyone on Europe who had a message in there the message is gone now, so you're gonna have to ask you guys to repost that. My apologies, I made a mistake. Coming over to Global, because I know I have 2 people over on Global who want account reviews. I just want to show that you don't need Fatal on a Lucian to make it get the stats needed. That's really the most focus here that's coming out of this. I'm going to go to 9823 the moment I land on the floor, because that's where I go to do reviews. Because it's quiet, it's not a repeating number, so not a lot of people end up in it. Of course, none of these are out. See this Lucian? Doesn't have Fatal. It's on runes to get an 80% crit rate, 208% crit damage, plus 56 speed, and 1400 attack. Fatal would be better, yes, but I'm not going to get the same subs on a Fatal set as I do my more premium attacker runes. Like, all of these runes are here for a reason. Hey, Rich D. Why can't I click on this one? Like, if I didn't put my premium runes on my Lucian, he wouldn't hit as hard with his amps as he does. Need attack percentage on this one. Like 13 attacks, not worth keeping over 15 HP. Like, I need my most premium runes on Lucian. And those don't happen to fall into being Fatal Blade. So then I have my second Lucian on Swift. He's got more attack, a lot less crit damage, but more attack, more speed. Again, on attack, crit damage, attack. A little less crit rate too, but I put him on Swift just so he keeps up with my one good runed Lucian. I runed this one with the intention of him being the best. I didn't try to build 2 Lucians, I built 1 Lucian and then built a second Lucian after it. One Lucian got all the best runes. I didn't try to make them kind of equal, but both crappy. Let's see if there's Lucianable food in here. Yep. Like, when I attack or boost, my Lucians are speed tuned to be right behind my Megan, but with all of the stats that I have, I get a consistent, like, 8.5, 9k amp magic. And then I get one that follows up immediately behind it. Well, the first one's like 8,500, and this one follows up with a 9 to 9,500. Because he's slower than my Swift one, but he does more damage. I'm going to go back to EU. I will definitely be going back there. It's raining again. Anyways, not going to stay playing with monsters. Said you're way off track. Let's see what you're doing. Way off track. Got a lot of Nat 5s. No Veramos, but there's one part of a fusion to it. One part of the fusion for it. There was that one there somewhere. So you're missing a few pieces to your Veramos. Definitely should still be working on it, but I see pieces of it, which is a good sign. Attack, attack, attack. Don't put her, if you can't, if these runes aren't, like, a 4-star rune's kind of acceptable, but a 3-star rune is not. If you can't really get runes that, like, some of these runes are pretty okay. Can you not? Thank you. the most ironic part about this is it's lighter now, out now while it's raining than it was earlier when I started the stream when it wasn't raining. Vampire Blade, Speed, HP, whatever, he's fine. But do you do GB10? If you can't do GB10, then why build a Rakan? Why build a Molong? Build your first Dungeons team. If you can do GB10, congratulations. Can you do DB10? Because what I'm saying is probably not, because if you could do DB10, you probably wouldn't accept a 3-star attack percent rune for your slot 6 right here. You're going in the right direction, but you still need to get your core team going, which probably should start with just buckle down and do your Veramos. Make that your only priority until you're done with it. Because you do GB10, but you gotta do GB10, not GB10, DB10. Hey, Buckethead. Good to see you again. Because you've got people that you have runed on Violent, right? But they don't have the best runes that they could. How many people do you have on Violent that shouldn't be on Violent? Good speed, defense. See, she's fine. Because you've got your Violent runes. No, she's not, because speed needs... Her only speed is from her slot 2. That's bad. She's so slow. She can't heal. If all the fusion mons for Vero and storage, then go do that. Go and do Veramos. Put him on Swift. Swift whatever. Speed, HP. Speed, HP. And get your DB10 team running, because you have a very slow Bella. And plussing this rune is only going to make it go to 39. Plus 39 speed is not enough for Bella. Not enough for any support to be as good as it needs to be. Swift would naturally have already given her like 26 speed without a slot 2 rune. Something like that. Something like 26 or so. It's probably 25. It's 27 speed, actually. Plus 39 is... Yeah, plus 39 speed is only allowed on triple nemesis healers. Try to get her up to 180 speed. But what you need to be doing is focusing on... She's part of your core team. She woos to make your wounds go away. But she can't do it when she's so slow. So work on your Bella, get her better. She's important and worth rune quality. So try to get another 60 speed on her. Well, not 60, but it doesn't need to be plus 60. It needs to be 68 more speed. Hey, Reaper 201. Finish your Veramos, speed up your Bella. That's what I think you should be working on for right now. Will my count for GB10 or DB10? I'll do GB10 because GB10 is easier. You're an early account, so I can just give you the broad strokes, even though you said you had to go. So I don't even know if you're still in chat, but I'm gonna give you the broad strokes. Oh, congrats on your Verta heal. Swift, speed, HP, speed, subs, and all the ones that you can. Should I forget Megan until mid-game and focus on GB10 as Veramos, Bernard, Shannon, Chassoon, and Vrad? Yes. Do not worry about Megan yet. Not until you need her for Arena and DB10. Basically, you don't have a Shannon that I see. Megan does not replace Shannon off your start GB10 team. Megan is harder to rune. So get yourself a Shannon. She's easy. She's a 2-star. Real easy to find. If you're not gonna go for the Veramos fusion, build yourself a Konamiya. If you want to do the Veramos fusion here, do the Veramos fusion. It helps. Farm, get yourself up a couple monsters to like 4 or 5 star. Run. You pulled 2 Lapis. I'm so sorry. So get yourself a Shannon. Get her up to 4 star, 5 star. Get her up to 4 or 5 star, right? Get Bernard up to 4 or 5 star. Go get a rudimentary Swift set. Doesn't need to be 2 forward 6. Just needs a slot 2 speed and the rest finish off a Swift set. That's all he needs. Give Shannon like whatever runes or any runes. Just make her faster than your damage dealers. Look for Bella today if you can. No need to if you don't really want to put that effort in. Your second Lapis was your first Lightning, but you got a Vertiheal, so you don't have to worry about getting him again. Work on getting a core team set up that can run GB6. And that's not hard. Just need a attack bar buffer, which you have Bernard. Just put some rudimentary runes on him. I'll demonstrate mine and how not good he is. A attack buffer and damage. That's it. You really don't need anything else to do GB6. You don't have to worry about stripping off anything. You don't have to worry about cleansing yourself. You just have to kill the boss. So you should focus towards GB6 for your initial runes. Because you can get 3 to 5 star runes in GB6. And they're pretty helpful. Stick all these guys in storage for now. You don't want to be using them. And just like that, I'm backed up by like 15 account requests. You've got a lot of good monsters for being level 22. Keep moving along. Hey, Forsaken. Making my Lucian stronger. He can't one-shot a wave in GB10 without attack buff. Do you mind looking? I feel like I miss, like, all I can miss you. Let's see. My Lucian doesn't one-shot a GB10 wave. It leaves it with just the sliverest of health. What was I even looking for on your account? Well, I need to look at your Lucian, that's for sure. This one. Where's this one? So this one's on what? Attack or damage attack with high attack subs. Not really. Well, you can't have attack subs there. 5%, 20%. Okay, there's where a good chunk is coming from. That's a nice rune. I wish it was, a 6 star, so it could have been better. And these would have been a little bit higher rolls. And last week, I think it was like 65 subs I've got last week. It is growing still pretty fast. Some days are pretty stagnant that I only get like 2, if any at all. And some days I just randomly get 35, 50. Hey, Tyus, 1988. Welcome to the stream. I don't know. Fatal's easy to get, but I had better non-fatal runes. That's a lot of crit rate. A little overkill, in my opinion, for some areas, but it's fine. My name is... Yeah, I'm definitely going to be going back to Europe, but... Is a Chamomere better than Desirion? Depends, they do 2 different things. I accidentally ended the game again because I'm a derp. Well, that's the end of that one. Going straight back to Europe, guys. So, a Chamomere's job is to be a nuker. Tesarion's job is to be a fire thing. You can rune him as a tank, only looking for his Oblivion, or you can rune him with some damage like speed, attack, HP percentage. Both work pretty well. Tesarion does more damage due to his passive if there are debuffs on the enemy, so he doesn't need to go attack or damage attack to do pretty darn decent damage. Yeah. Tsarian's Tsarian's job is more of to be a support and help give you a tactical advantage, where a Chamomere's job is to give you a damage advantage. Coaching a friend in League? Have fun. Trial by fire. How long have I been playing Summoners for? 3 years. I'm just going to cap it now at 3 years. Nine, 8, 2, 3. Time for another 50 account reviews. Oh yeah, I forgot I put these things down here. Well, that was 5,000 easy mana I could have gotten. I should put meat nowhere. Can you give me advice on what I can prove on my 6-star monsters? 6-star monsters, sure. Wait, was that the one I meant to click on? Yeah. What can I do on 6-star monsters on Reaper? Got it. Okay, not too many. First things first, Ariel needs more speed and more defense. Would be nice. I'll get to you in a second, Ichiro. Sigmarus. I think he's fine. A little bit more speed wouldn't hurt, but he's fine where he is. He hits hard. Hard enough. Theomar is 80 speed. Probably on speed, crit damage attack. That low roll just hurts my eyeballs. It just makes me feel a little bit sad. Overall, I think your Theomars is okay. I would definitely re-roll that off attack percentage and then re-roll it back into attack percentage, which is a much higher start stone with an enchant stone, because 3% as a base kind of sucks. And then you're going to have to use a grindstone to even get that up to a standard could have gotten at this level substat. How much speed on Sig? Not really much more. I'd just say a little bit more would be fine. If you can just find speed on him without really hindering him, then that's fine. But other than that, I think he's cool. Cool where he is. Nice Camilla. Not really got to say much more. It would be nice if you could complete this into either a Nemesis set or Destroy. But both of these runes are nice in their own regard, especially this rune with the 21 speed. It's going to be a little while before you replace that if you're lucky, without taking a hit to your speed. But 27, nearly 30,000. It's a tank Milla, not a lot of crit damage, but she'll do fine. I say she's fine for what she does. Speed, HP, accuracy, over 55 or 45% accuracy, all you need on him. If you find that he doesn't die and you use him for like TOA hard and not like DB10, and you find that he doesn't die, might I suggest a crit damage rune right here. I have mine on crit damage with the same amount of crit rate, and he does great deeds on bosses for TOA hard. But if you find he's not doing his job because he dies a little too much, then he's perfectly fine the way he is. Either or, you have him built correctly. Doesn't look like you've dedicated a lot of runes to your Colleen, but definitely would probably want to think about a little bit more speed, just because more speed means more heals. Tank vertical, speed, crit rate, HP. It's fine for dragons. I have mine as an attack, crit rate attack. I want it to be an attack, crit damage attack one at some point, but that's not going to happen anytime soon. I don't care about him. I really don't like June, so I can't give you advice on how to build him because I don't like him. Good flaw on speed, crit rate, HP. Good enough. Good accuracy too. Yeah, he's fine. I don't even need to look at his runes. I know he's fine. You've got the stat requirements to use him as what he does, which is TOA. Fatal Blade, speed, attack, attack. Perfect. She's well ruined. She's well ruined. Only way that she could be better ruined is if she was on Violent, but I wouldn't dedicate a Violent set to her because she is fine the way she is. It's a beef stick. Got a little fiery ball. 40k HP plus. That's what he do. He's rune find. Good speed through subs. Alright, let's take a look at your Lucian. Fatal attack or damage attack. You can do better. You have much better runes. I've seen them. You have better runes. If you want to make Lucian a priority, then I think you could, but I don't think he is a priority to you right now, because you need more crit rate, more crit damage, and a little bit more speed. But if you really wanted to dedicate runes, you'd probably have to take them from other people, and I don't think that's worth it for you right now. You have to pick, because I don't see a second Lucian so far. I haven't looked through all the rest of them. But I don't see a second Lucian, and building one Lucian is, like, first Lucian is 5 out of 10, 7 out of 10 maybe. Once the moment you get a second Lucian, they both become 11 out of 10 in rating, because one Lucian, even if he amps 28,000 damage, chances are you might not finish off some of those harder things, and you have to rely on someone else to do it. Now, sure, if you use your Theomars, works fine. But it's just focusing solely on when you only have one Lucian is probably not the best thing. Yeah, if you only have one, yeah, it's like, I know if you wanted to focus on your Lucian, you could do better, but I don't think it's worth it at the moment for you. Beef stick, good speed, not a lot of resistance on Violent Will. So one thing that I always run into is high resistance to Ladrills, and it makes it a pain to armor break and kill them, because I'll be like, come on, Panda, come on, Panda, armor break, and Panda finally gets armor break after 4 or 5 turns. Hey, Joshua, and he just goes like, revive, violent proc to heal, and I'm like, whoop, there went 17 turns of trying to kill this thing. Other than that, he's fine. It's got speed, he's on violent, he's on will, so he's not going to be stunned down, but I don't know if will is really needed for him. Because if you think about it, is he going to have to revive on his first turn? Chances are, if he's going to have to revive someone on his first turn, there's probably more than one person missing. Because he probably got speed nuked. And if you got speed nuked and they only killed one thing, then you didn't even need to revive to ruin their day, because they've blown their load and they're done. Now, if it's a brute team like a Theomars just goes and hashtag esports you, then yeah, it's cool to revive it, but if a Theomars hashtag esported you anyways, then you probably aren't going to be stunned up. You know what I'm saying? I know will runes are good. Will runes are definitely good, but I don't see the purpose on an Eladriel. Like, a Veligil, absolutely, because if everyone gets stuns up, he cleanses it. This is a nice Chassoon. This is a nice boulder. I like this boulder. Speed, HP, HP, good speed. It's a very nice Chassoon. Generally, he needs to revive Lucian. Ah, okay, so that makes sense. It makes sense as such. But how often does everyone get stunned, though? How often do you face a thing where he needs to revive Lucian turn 1, but there's the threat of him being stunned? It probably isn't as much as you'd think. I don't need to talk about these guys, they're fine. Fine and dandy. More speed on her would be nice, but plussing up that rune will fix it. 10 more speed puts her at enough speed. Technically, he's 6-star. Violent Endure, speed, HP. I think he needs a little bit more defense to be in raids, but other than that, he's fine. I wouldn't frontline with him, but his defense is going to go up when you power him up 9 more levels, so I think he's okay where he is. A little bit more speed might be a good idea, but that's going to go up and give you an additional 11, putting you at 84. Hey, Moonwalker. Not often, but Lucian is squishy. Fair enough. I'm just saying that you might not need a set of a will, but you do have, these are very nice wills. Oh, that HP makes me sad. That just makes me sad. It could have gone into HP percentage and been so much better. Did he have a Delphoid? I didn't even look. If he has a Delphoid, then yeah, absolutely. Don't use Konomiya. Use this one. This one's better. This person does her Konomiya's job a little bit better. The only problem is that it's on a much larger cooldown than Research Spam Violent Proc Bird, who basically already has it on a 2-turn cooldown if he ever resurges himself. But his AA has been modified not to do that anymore. But still, 1 turn less on a cleanse compared, but she leaves immunity, which helps keep you from getting oblivioned, helps keep you from getting attack broken and slowed. Am I going to do Terraria again? Maybe, maybe not. I don't think so right now. I think the stream's done. Anyways, I think your 6 stars are very good. I think you need to pick a priority, though. I absolutely think you need to pick a priority and do it, because you have good rune quality. And if you want to do something, you have to either get the runes or appropriate them from your monsters. And if you prioritize something, then it can make the stress of like randomly falling into new runes. Because if you want to build a copper, which is what I'm doing, I either have to take the runes off someone or I have to get them. I have not been accepting runes with the intention of copper, but if I go out and go get runes, and every run I run, I go, oh, is this going to be a good rune for copper? Is this going to be a good rune for copper? You end up actually getting runes for the monster you want a little bit faster, or you get sad because you realize how slow it takes to get runes. But normally I wouldn't accept a rune that's defense percent crit damage and speed, right? Or crit rate, crit damage, defense. I normally don't because I don't have defense-based nukers. But if I'm going to rune a copper, I will. So, if you're prioritizing R5... Good. More speed on her. Hua is fine. Hua is good for R5. Do you have a Diaz? I didn't look. You do have a Diaz. He makes life easier as a frontline beefstick. Build him like you have your Brienne. Just high HP. Doesn't need to be much more than that. Some defense, just so he can survive. And that's it. Rune for Wusa. Mine is on Violent Energy. I want it to be on Violent Will. Speed, HP, as much HP and speed subs as possible. Swift works fine. If you need absolutely the first turn and you don't have good speedy Violent runes, definitely go Swift Energy, Speed, HP. He doesn't really need accuracy. He doesn't really need anything outside speed and his HP. Let's look at your, give you advice. Let's see here. Woonsa. Oh, Woonsa. Build him like a Chibu on Despair, Speed, blah and blah. With can Darien be replaced? Can Darien replace Diaz? If you don't have Diaz, Darien is a good replacement. Fire Panda works very well too. Sorry, I did not say it was Woonsa. I always autocorrect a Wusa because so many more people have Wusa than they do Woonsa. Woonsa you use basically as a standard stripper like Chiwu. You just use Despair Will so that way it doesn't get stunned down, Speed, blah and blah. Try to get some accuracy in your subs and try to make him a beefstick tanky with some attack subs so that way it kind of hurts a little bit. But really you just want him to go first and you want him to not die in 1 turn. Diaz, HP, defense, perfect. That's how my Diaz is. Alright, Titus, let's see what we got going on. Ooh, what damn, needs more HP. But his runes aren't maxed, so that'll be better. I don't think he needs the will set, just because if he stuns, it doesn't matter. His job is to sit there. Hey, Sistap. But again, Max Power, I do apologize for being wrong on the misread. Tableau's fun, good speed. Tableau would be so much fun to play with. You've got a lot of really nice monsters, but we're gonna, since today's Lucian look at Lucian Day, it's not too bad. Good. Really Neko for lol Ikaros Maron. Well, You probably shouldn't be going into Necropolis right yet. Whose account is this? I hate you for the tableau. It's Titus in chat. Attack, crit damage, attack. You need to reroll that into crit damage. Need to reroll that into crit damage. I know it got to roll into it, but you need to slide more crit damage. Reroll that into crit damage. Oh no, crit rate. Crit rate's needed here. This rune's fine. Just grind the speed on it. Put attack flat on it maybe, or you know, something. Overall, this is a good Lucian. But if you rerolled some crit damage onto it, you can easily move him up to like 170, 180% crit damage, and he should have nearly a 10k amp if he's got full skill ups in this one. So why is Necropolis so much harder than GB10 and DB10? Necropolis is a strategy check, where GB10 and DB10 are a stat check. GB10, you win by having 15k HP, 140 speed, and like 600 defense. As long as you've got a good healer with enough speed, and you've got either the debuffs like slow, attack break, and defense buff, you win. DB10 is like you need 25k HP and 180 base speed with a team made supposed to be towards dragon with your setup, and it'll be fine. With Necropolis, you need your multi-hitters, you need your turn order, you need to survive getting there. Speed is capped, but you need a lot of damage, you need a lot of multi-hits, and you need turn order synergy. I got two Lucians. Do I go to one to skill up the other one, or just hold on to, absolutely hold on to two Lucians? You need two. Anything after two is a luxury, but definitely hold on to two, because a Lucian will use amplification magic. He'll throw out all of his cards, and they will hit for somewhere around, depending on your rune quality available to you, but let's just say 25,000 damage. 25,000 damage is a nice, even number. It's not the hardest thing to get to if you dedicate some runes to it. But you go poof, and you amped. You've got 7.33k damage per card. That's not enough to kill tanks. Tanks are ruined with 30 to 37,000 HP. But if you amped again with a weaker Lucian that only did 20,000 damage, your 25,000 damage now just became 45,000 damage. That's enough to kill most everything. You just need them to be fast enough to take a turn after their attack bar boost, and they need to have enough crit to be consistently critting to do that damage. And then you just amp, and you're done. Walk on to the next one. But with single Lucian, you need to put a lot of rune quality in them to get to do a 35,000 damage amp to kill those things. But it's not hard to rune a Lucian to do 20,000 damage, and to rune another Lucian to do 25,000 damage. Titus, I think you're in a good spot. He needs to be faster. She could be faster. No, Bernard's too fast. Turn this down to 3. I'm afraid that if you use him too often, you might get banned for the speed on him. So, hey, see you, Buckethead. Thanks for tuning in. So, definitely tune him down to maybe 3 or 3.5 speed. 4 is probably a little too much. You might get caught by the anti-cheat. I need a sarcasm sign. I do that too often. I mean, like, why would you use Bernard when you have a frigate? That's just straightforward, and I know that. She's okay. Could use a little bit more speed. Also, putting this... Well, I don't see it. I didn't see a second Lucian. But putting this... Hey there, pretty lady. You want to buy a cat? If you put pretty lady on Will, it counters Leo teams straight up. As long as she survives getting hit possibly twice by a violent proc, you'll win. Yeah, sneak peeks. That is a fast Bernard. Like, give it up for him. I know we're making fun of your Bernard, but you have a frigate, and you really don't need Bernard at this point. All right, let's go look at Yushiro's Let's go. No, not that one. Who was it again? It's this one. Let's look at your one Lucian, you said. You just figure for that. I don't use Bernard. I know. I'm just giving you a hard time because you have a frigate. One Lucian, 205% crit damage. Not enough crit rate. You need more. But it's on Fatal or Rage. Ooh, that's some good attack percent subs you've gotten there to get him up to 27. 16%. Good runes here. 23%. There we go. That's what I'm looking. 20%. This rune needs to be grinded on. I would revert this attack flat to attack flat just for a little bit more damage. But overall, I think you're pretty set. Though, try to sneak in just like maybe a little bit more crit rate. No, he still needs a galleon, Rich D. He still needs a galleon for speed teams. And congratulations on your L&D Nat 5 and your Han. So, congratulations on that. How good is Lucian? Lucian, the light elven archer. Is that a Lin? That's a Lin. Darn. The light elven archer kind of blows major chunks like a person who is susceptible to motion sickness on a boat after a large turkey dinner. I know it's bad visual, but it makes sense. Because he really just doesn't do anything good. His stun's unreliable, his damage is low, he doesn't have any buffs to help out. All he has is a multi-hit. But yeah, I like your Lucian. Need more crit rate. With more crit rate, I think you can be a little bit better. Rich D, he still needs a galleon because there's no attack buff. Running with Charlotte lead. Okay. Well, if she's built as an attacker, speed crit damage attack, and her lead skill gives her like billions of crit rate, 38%, so you're overkill at this point. Yeah, no, you're fine then. See if you can grind that speed up, though. Definitely see if you can get that speed up, and make sure that, I don't know, it doesn't matter if he surpasses her, because how much per card does he do on an amp, while we're looking at this stat? Because he's got about 500 more attack than mine, so he should do, like, about, should do, what, 10.4, 10.9k per amp card? I'm watching chat, waiting for his response. Interested how much he does per card. Is Light Assassin good in raid? I have no idea. Well, I'm just gonna be straight up honest. I have no idea. It's 30. Oh, we can also calculate this too while we wait. Skill fully maxed out, so it gets that uppity. 10.5 with attack buff. Okay, I wasn't too far off. I was pretty close. Yeah, but if you could definitely get more speed on him, I don't think you need to do anything else. He's perfectly good where he is. One day my Lucian, once I get some grindstones, will do that much. But I do want to get him on Rage at some point, or Fatal. Anyways, off to the stuff. You guys, I'm very lost in Europe. Ugh. Put him on a Swift set. Speed, blah, and blah on Swift. Vampire Revenge, use her as your farmer. Good. Speed, blah, and blah. Get rid of this rune. You want her on... Just put her on speed right now. You're so hyped to get disappointment from the monthly L&D. I have 3 disappointment L&D scrolls. I hope for a Lin. Lin would be so much fun to build. I would literally scrap Yaku and just be like, Lin, you take reign. I'm gonna use Beta Acasis, Shannon Bernard. I don't know what for the 5th slot. I think immunity is good against towers. It's not really a basic team. Put in a damage dealer for your 5th slot. See if it works, but try a damage dealer first. If not, so put her on Swift, Speed, HP, HP. Put her on Speed just so that way she goes before any of your nukers. Get a GB16 going ASAP. She can help, like, literally do most of all of GB6 for you, and so can this one. Yeah, absolutely so can that one. These two are good. Just tune up your Bernard so that way they go, like, your Bernard is slower than your damage dealers. Put them on Swift, Speed, HP, blah, 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 blah. Right? So definitely get him faster. So just put him on Swift. That's all he needs. Put him on Swift with a speed slot 2. Power up that speed slot 2 to +9. You can even leave this speed slot 2 and just strip off these 4 runes and put Swift on him. Make him faster than your other people. Make her slower than him but faster than these two so she can buff. And then just put Swift on her, speed, HP, HP when you can, so she can armor break and heal. It's better if she also goes before your damage dealers, these two, and then once you can get a solid GB6, and I'm not saying going and, like, get good quality runes. Go to scenario, get her a 3 or 4 star speed rune, and then white trash runes for Swift just so she goes faster. Same with this one, make her faster. Same with Bernard. Just get them to the speed that they need to be to make a proper turn order. And the moment they make a proper turn order, you can put them into GB6 and they will clear it because these two will carry you. You shouldn't have a turn where you get hit because she should kill off those crystals because she's AoE. And she will finish off all the rest. Do GB6, you get better runes. So work on your GB6 team first. Zaratu. We'll come back to you in a little bit. Who to build for Wind Rift? That's an easier question and is a lot less. See you, Shiro. Thanks for tuning in. So Shannon, Bernard, and Bella on Swift Energy? Absolutely. You got it. Wind Rift. Her, if, like, she's good to use for Wind Rift. Surprisingly, he's good for Wind Rift because he heals himself, makes her heal better. Good for Wind Rift. So you've got 2 healers and Mav. You should be solid for Wind Rift. Now all you need is to pick out your damage dealers. Use Lucian for the attack power increase because attack power increase is greater than most. A camera mirror just because he does damage. Nah, I don't like him. I don't like his rune sets. Like, his stats aren't good enough in my opinion. Don't really have any other options though. Use a chamomile and the Veramos, I guess? I don't know. Who to build though? Let's see if you have any fun options. He's actually good for the Fire Rift, but I have too many. Ooh, build her. Build her for Wind Rift. Build your Hawaki. Build her. Because she is such an aggressive support. Right now she heals off of allies by 20% of my max HP, but when you do this, it becomes proportionate to my attack power. She thrives off of it, and it increases the turn from 2 to 3. Build your Hawaki. This does good damage because you're going to build her on speed, attack, attack, or attack, attack, attack with speed subs. You want her to be 160, 180 speed if possible on either fatal or violent. Reason why she's so good for rifts, except the water one, is dances to attack the enemies randomly, becomes reusable if the enemy dies. I think that hits 5 or 4 times. It has a really high multiplier on a 4-turn cooldown, with Mav bringing that down to a 3-turn cooldown. This on a 2-turn cooldown, or 3-turn if you're not going to skill her up. So she will always have that attack power increase, especially with Colleen there. You might actually even be able to get rid of Colleen. And Pride Will Fall just does huge chunks of damage, and there's only one target, so it'll always hit one target. If you want one monster built for Wind Rift, this one. She's also usable in Fire Rift, Dark Rift, Light Rift. To combo with what? I don't know what you're asking. And just like that, it's been 2 hours and I've not been doing much in Giants B6. My runes suck. I need a DB10 team. Ah, Atomicer. There we are. That's what we need. DB10 team. Swoosing right on in. Just slide into those DMs. Let's see, what do we got going on here? Is that a Bleach icon? I don't know. I don't watch Bleach or One Piece or any of those things. DB10 team. Well, let's address the elephant in the room. Good. More speed would be nice, but just power up this rune and you'll be fine. She's good. Ah, there we go. Need a DB10 team. Easy, GG, no re. Work on him. Speed, crit rate. Don't go attack. Go HP percentage if you can. Because this doesn't give you crit rate. You can easily swap this to an HP percent rune. Haste step. And switch it from, like, just to eke out that 8% more crit rate. Go for a HP percent rune with crit rate on it. 6-star him. 6-star him and try to sneak in a little bit. Like, you've got good. That's a good rune. Keep that rune. That's an okay rune. He's plus 67 speed, so he's pretty good on the speed, but you need him to be faster than everyone else, which this guy definitely needs to be faster. Plus 6 speed doesn't help when his first ability is literally damage only based off his speed. See you, Rich D! So I wouldn't bother too much with Violent right now on him, because you need a DB10 team and to get better Violent runes. And these two are, this one's on Violent and this one's on Swift. Keep plussing this rune up, it's good. Yeah, so she's fine where she is. Give him more speed. Give him more speed. He's okay where he's at. And 6-star your Vertiheal and switch that to HP percentage. So with 6-star Vertiheal, you'll run Vertiheal, Megan, Veramos Bella, Theomars. Done deal. 80-something% success rate. About 2.5 minute team right there, depending on how much damage your Theomars does. But you are set for a DB10 team. You just need a 6-star Vertiheal, switch that one rune on him, and make your Theomars faster. I don't think he should be on Violent right yet, because you only get plus 6 speed from one rune. You're missing speed subs and basically everywhere else. I would say switch him on to Fatal or Swift. Get him up to be faster than your Vertiheal, which your Vertiheal is at 166 speed. Make sure you get him to 166 speed or higher. 167 speed, honestly. But you want him to go before Vertiheal, just so he has that empty attack gauge. When Vertiheal hits twice, it gives him 40% of it back, making him 40% faster. Because he only has to go 60% of his attack bar via natural speed. I know it's actually less because in the time that you get before it allows a monster to go, your attack bar moves a little bit while it's calculating whose turn it is. It goes a little bit. It's technically less than 60%. But for simplicity's sake. So that will be your DB10 team. 6M, change the rune, make him faster. Done deal. Everyone else is fine. Ugh. What do we got in here? Is it another scroll? Sorry for yawning on camera. About the totem, the first one I should up is speed. Absolutely speed. After you finish your energy buildings, the Mysterious Plant and the Energy Sanctum, which are the two energy buildings, speed totem all the way. Speed totem to 9. Once you get your speed totem to 9, going up to 10 is not really worth it because it's a lot for 1 additional % speed. But getting it to 9 will give you your best bang for your buck. DB10 team, can you see me a DB10 team? Yeah, give me 1 second. Let me give myself a second to let my voice relax. Can you see my Rift Beast team on Global? How about we do that tomorrow when I'm going to be on Global for most of it? Can you give you a GB10 team? Absolutely. Just let me do this one run to relax my throat for a second, and we'll go right into that. Wait a second, I cleared B10 already? I sure did. I wanted that scroll. Alright. DB10 team. Let's see what you got going on for you. My DB10 team is Eladriel, Feng Yan, Veramos, Shannon Bernard, 95% win rate, 4-minute clears. Try to replace Bernard with another damage dealer. Sneak peek. Try to just squeeze out that Bernard with someone else. Okay. Okie dokie. Switch this to speed. She needs to be faster. He's fine for right now. Enough HP. Not enough speed. Get more speed on her. This is gonna have to be like that. I mean, Hua works too. Who's built better? Speed attack attack. Or you. Yeah, I like Hua better. So run Vertigo, lead Hua, faster Bella, make her a little bit faster, put her on a slot 2 speed. Veramos, and make her faster. She's way too slow. So, plus 28 speed, she can't be useful. Try to put her back onto, I would say Swift, honestly. Swift, like, switch these 2 runes to Swift. Make this rune an speed rune. You want her to be faster than Bella, because you want her to strip. The problem is your Bella's only a little bit faster than your Vertiheal, but your Hua is much faster than your Bella. Bella's gonna your Hua's gonna hit without attack break, at least the first one. I think you do have a DB10 team here. You just need to make Megan faster, so that way she goes before Bella, which right now is 151 speed. Before any other calculations, get her to like 155 speed, so that way, and then just run Vertiheal Hua. That's Lagmaron. Vertiheal Hua, Veramos, Megan. Done deal. Matt Ha, I am on EU. Can you see you a GB10 team? Sure can. I might have to tell you to do stuff outside of GB10, but great. Perfect. You should already have a GB10, man. Yeah, you already have a GB10. What are you talking about? I mean, if you really want an easy GB10 team, just do Veramos, Bella, Feng Yang. Nah. Veramos, Bella, Megan. Yeah, Lucian, Feng Yang. Easy. Who's better for on GB, Beth or Charlotte? Probably Beth. Charlotte works too. They both do good damage. Yeah, run, I don't even think you need it. Run Lucian leader for the damage, right? Lucian, Feng Yang, Bella Dion, Veramos, Shannon. That's it. GB10 team. I don't see a speed team capable because I need you to have a Sigmarus for that. Because if you had a Sigmarus, I would have just gone Sigmarus, Veramos, Galleon, Lucian, and then some other damage dealer. But you're missing a good HP lead, and it doesn't look like you have a Hua that I can see. Because Hua helps too for speed teams. Barely get a semi-auto GB10 team. The win rate is by clicking crystals is around 20%. The problem with that QBest visual, so the reason why you're failing is because you don't have enough HP or speed on your monsters. Because if you don't have enough HP to take two hits from the crystals with no defense buff, then you're probably gonna have a hard time. Because not every time will you either stun or kill one of the two crystals. Stella's for DB10? Yeah, she works well. Bark is great for a GB10 sweet team. Probably is. I never built one. Then build your ring a little bit tankier, QBest visuals. Should I go directly to the dragon or the immunity tower on the DB10? It depends. It depends on what you're capable of and what your team is. If you get a better success rate for going for the immunity tower, then do it. All in all, you need your team to be consistent. Ooh, Shannon Rune. I think. Yeah, no, maybe. Need to replace, these two. And then this one will just come naturally later. Necro team ran Bella, Shihua, Fuko, and Colleen. I mean, it probably works well. I need to build a better Necropolis B10 team, so I have to do that at some point. At this point, it's probably just going to be double Lich since I got Regal now. Shred Puzzle did a speed team with Bark in one team and Hua on the other, and it was faster because Bark attack bar from the boss has defense break, gives you good damage, right? And it's super secure. Absolutely, it's super secure. That's why, and Hua still is super secure because she still does her fun stuff, her attack bar reduction, even if she glances. I didn't build a bark, nor did I feel like I was going to build a bark. And at this point, I don't use Hua anymore, so for my GB10 speed team, so there's really no point in building a bark just to do nothing. Hey,
thanks for the frequent streams, enjoying them so far. See.
Hey, Cute Best Visuals, thanks very much for the donation. I'm glad you're enjoying them. Like, thank you very much. Hey, William AU. And thank you very much. Made my day. My throat is dying, though. Double Tark. Speed GB10. It's Illusion, Dark Tark, Galleon, Teshar. Instead of a double second Lucian, I just use Teshar. Don't like that rune too much. Man, I'm stuck at TOA 80. It's a headache. Artemal stage is always a headache. Just infuriating on TOA hard last month. Oh yeah, Arena Rush is gonna start soon for Europe. Hey Dice, thanks for the subscription. It's kind of funny that you haven't subscribed yet, but you still managed to find your way into the stream constantly. Stuck at 38, man. Lucian, Sigmarus, Vero, Theo, Chesoon. That's pretty good. Help me with an 80 team on global, maybe in a little bit. Let me just expend this energy pretty quickly, and then I'll be open to do that. Poor Perna. I don't know if this brother of Chiwu can do this. We'll see. Lightning Cycle doesn't do a lot of damage because it's capped. I see Dark Salamander. So this team isn't... Since this is my ult account, Reaper, I'm not going to be making Veramos or really doing any 5-star fusions on it. So, gonna need some form of dot damage dealer for my GB10 team, and I'm thinking it'd be interesting to try out the Dark Salamander since he does damage based off of max HP. That stun was unfortunate. Yep. Would have been fine if he didn't get stunned. Oh well. It's because I'm not bringing a cohesive team anymore. I'll leave him out for right now. Just bring in Shannon. Just eat up the last bit of my energy and I'll go over to global real quick. And since I'm not going to be using Veramos, I figured using Mav would be a surprisingly good option because he boosts all the other wind monsters' HPs, and he uses his Wings of Wind on cooldown, which has a better chance of cleansing off the debuff than Konamiya does, who only uses it when people need it. Like, Konamiya, if everyone gets armor broken, Konamiya will not cleanse it if they're all still at full health at, like, turn 1. But if I make my Mav just slower than the, just slow or fast enough that he loops around and it's like armor break and he's just like Wings of Wind because not because you're armor breaking, because it's available. I need everyone to go faster. Not to mention Wings of Wind will make my Bernard Tailwind more. I get more turn loops. I get better healing capability from Bella. It'll just help, hopefully. Do you know the drops of could Drop rates are 5-star runes in GB7. Nope. I know they're pretty darn rare. I wouldn't say pretty darn rare, just unusual and not common. Hey, Rashawn. Good to see you again. Okay, out of energy. Let me just... Since I'm at low 900s in arena, it's worth it to just plow through some people real quick. Because you get these people. A Triana, which means I have to kill them twice, don't I? Yeah, I do. Standard team. What's my This is what I was talking about. My Bernard does his job currently on one okay rune and this. Just speed on any other slot that I can find it, and that's it. Very nice 6-star crit damage rune, revenge rune DB10. Nice. Will the Wind Bounty Hunter be your nuker in GB10? Probably not. I got him as Awakened 4-star, so that's why he's where he is. I didn't actually plan on ever building him. More than I've already done. I might. We'll see. We'll have to see later. Right now, I really just need to awaken Mav and get him set up. We'll have to play around with it. I also have Shimate, so I have two options here. Especially Shimate, since he brings that secondary attack slow and the glancing hit just in case Shannon fails. I think my team was... I was saying my team was going to be Mav, Vero... no, not Mav, Vero. Mav, Bella, Shenardo, and Decameron for right now. I might find out I don't need Decameron, and I could just use Shimate for damage instead. But we'll have to see about it. It'll definitely have to see. A slime, I'm a little bit skeptical. It'd have to be maybe 5 slimes. Wind Amazon or Lynn, the light one. I would love to test Lynn, the light Amazon, but I don't have one. I've never pulled one on any account. I would absolutely love Lynn out of my 3 LNDs I have for this Friday's mass summoning events. Yeah, shameless self-plug. For those who don't know, who are new and just tuning in, I do once at the end of the month, I do mass summons. I summon all of my scrolls up until TOA reset, and then from there on, I save literally every summon except stones, because stones you are situational. And then I summon on the last Friday of the month. Last time we did this last month, I pulled 4 Nat 5s. I pulled Annabelle, Amelia, Lagmaron, and Perna. I keep forgetting I have Perna. Not because I don't use them, it's just because I still can't believe I have 2 Pernas at this point. And then the day after, I pulled a second Perna. I also pulled Triana, the Wind Heart Magician, as an awakened 5-star. So I guess if you want to count it, that's 5. But And then I topped it off by finishing the L&D Homunculus. By the way, what's the deal with the Guild Wars Summoning Stone reward? I've never understood that. Means only top players, is it? So I'll show you what it means. I'll show you what it means when I go back to global here in just one brief second. Since I finished, did I accept all my dailies? I think I did. Okay, we can't finish our list, which is sad, but it's not too big of a deal. Man, I remember when early game Arena was hard. You just gotta pull a Perna and everything's easy, right? I mean, Perna is the reason why I do GB6 so much easier than I should. But I'll show you, William, what that means in just one moment. Alright, going back to global for a sec, guys. Screen's blackening out. Here up. Global. Poof. Moving it along. Okay, social points. So if we go over to one, oh, so if we go over to guild and go to let's just go to guild battle. It's easier to do this. Go to guild battle log. I miss when we were 404. We got a lot of defense wins in that one, but oh yeah, and since we're gonna be doing that, so if we go to, everything's gonna be at 0. So if you go, oh look, epic fail was first on that one. Malicious. I want to see. Okay, there's swag again. Oblivion, malevolent. Hookers and Blow. I like this one. So it's like, I'm going to go make my own guild with Hookers and Blow. And then they made a guild called Hookers and Blow. Phoenix BR. Okay, so the usual suspects. But if we go to the weekly things. So let's say we have 11 people that we use in our rotation, right? And you get 1390 stones. And say, and contributions based on number of glory points you earned. So it's based on the glory points you earn, right? And say I earned 11%. I was 11% contributor, somewhere around like right over here, right? 11%. Well, I get 11% out of this. If I had 2%, I would get 2% of all of these stones. It's basically one large pool given to my guild that gets distributed based on who did the most work. And it's really a bad system because most work is, I could literally come into the guild war, fight all +3s, and all +3s for a +9 total. We would lose, but I would have top contribution. I would have the best contribution, even if their towers were already broken down into the ground, because it only matters how much honor you get at the end for your contribution, which it should be the percentage of tower you've taken should be your contribution. What is the percentage of the guild war of their health bar did you take? That counts as a number. And then that'd be a much better contribution number. See you, Reaper. Have a good dinner. I'm going to buy this tomorrow when it resets, so I have one more chance at the Sierra rotation. And then after that, I'm just going to cry myself to sleep, I guess. And since while I'm over here, someone was asking me about my Rift Beast teams. I'll show you my best Rift Beast teams, just because they're better. Double S. It does this one's inconsistent, sadly. So every week there will be a pool given to the guild. Yep, based on where you finish. And then it's distributed out based on your contribution for the week. As long as you're a fighter. Anyone who's not attacking don't get it. This is my Water Rift team. That would be a problem too. I mean, Rashawn, it does make sense. I know. It doesn't make much sense. And then there's that one. And I never bothered to make this any better. And then there's that one. If you notice a theme, there's double birds in almost all of these. All of the ones that are available have 2 phoenixes in it. Yeah, we have a +6 rule and we bench for a week if you go over 6 points. But the problem is I often have to hit like +2 total. Like I hit a +1, a +1, and a +0 because they're the ones with the greenest attack bars, and we sometimes don't win because of participation, which means like someone who can literally probably hit 90% of a guild we're facing, I have to be the one who sweeps up and hits those left because they're too hard ones. I have to hit them regardless of the points, and it leaves me in the... It just leaves me in the worst place possible. Use Sigma and Ice Beast. He's de-runed right now. I can't. I also want to try a Fire Beast team. Okay, let's see here. Wait, Theomars doesn't have runes, does he? Nope. Let's put 1 rune on Theomars really quickly. No. I want to try something. I need to put a rune on Theomars, which means he needs to come out of storage. But yeah, Sigmarus is got really crappy runes on him right now. Same thing as what I'm doing to Theomars. Let's run at least +15, +15, +15. Violent rune. How much speed does he have? +58, not enough. How much crit rate does he have? 79, and I only need 6% more crit rate. Okay. +6 rule. So you see how some of the guild towers have a +3, a +2, and a +1. If you hit a +1, a +1, and a +2, you've got a total of +4. But if you hit 2 +3s and a +1, you had a total of 7. And hitting 7 is above the +6 rule. The +6 rule means the total number of plus added up of your 3 attacks should go no more than 6. Let's see. Alright, well, good enough. We'll +6 this one. We're short on crit rate a little bit, but... means the total of plus numbers should not be over 6. Yes. Absolutely, you got it. A lot of guilds also have don't have a +6 rule, but have a 3-2-1 rule. You're only allowed to hit a +3, a +2, and a +1 once. You can't mix and match. +6 is a little bit more versatile, but a lot of people still tend to abuse it because they're jerk faces. Let's take out you and put in Colleen for backline and Cobbleblob for frontline. 3 damage. Triple crush for that armor break. Cool. You're pretty set up. What if there is no plus skilled opponent you hit? It doesn't matter. Then it doesn't matter. It just hit whoever you can and whoever does the most to help you win. So 1.3, that's a little bit better damage, but what I'm concerned about is that I don't have the aerial attack bar boost for that 3rd stage. So I might find myself in a bad spot not having my AoE available. DMR should have armor break, and he does. An additional turn a couple times just for insult to injury. .5 out. That's not too bad. Fire minion summons will happen right now, right before the cleanse again. Man, Soha's literally been the only one who's had to deal with these things so far. Elemental King. So he got crit on twice. Fire minion summon's gonna come out, but he's still an Elemental King, but we lost our Soha in the front line. Damage and poof. So our head's gonna get, it's gonna swip the head around, and if he crits, we are down our Theomar. So this Thorn of Despairs after the next summon is going to hurt a lot. So I don't think we can finish this. It was close though. He's not gonna be able to loop out. Yeah, well, it makes sense, but as you get stronger, you're gonna need to start abiding by that, the plus. I'll keep it. It's a fight rune. You'll need to start abiding by it. It just helps. Anyways, my throat's starting to really hurt. Surprising. My question is why is this defense being as successful as it is? There's no attack bar booster. There's only those 2 right there. I look at my battle log, right? And why has it gotten 22 successes? Like, why? I don't get it. Oh, I just solutioned this. Hey, Jay Strange, 1123. Jay Strange. So I hit him earlier, and okay, so that's gonna heal a little bit. Unrevenge Violent. Means he's gonna violent into healing himself again. Stop it! I hate monkeys! Like, look at that shit. That's not right. 5 turns. Screw monkeys. How am I doing? I'm getting e-sported, that's what I'm doing. Pretty sure this isn't ampable. Like, even if it'll kill 2 of them, even without crits. And not to mention, my amps, none of them crit on them. I got 6 glancing. Because even if I do this, I'm still going to kill at least 2 of these things. And it ends up being 3 out of 4, and then cleaned up with a 1k boop on the nose with Bernard. There's nothing that makes advantage of that speed lead. Can we stop? I really, like, look at this. This is a problem. This is a problem that Come To Us needs to fix. Like, look at this. 90% of the chat is just this crap. Fix your shit. Allow us to either permanently block or allow us to, like, report a player for this shit. And all you have to do is just revoke their goddamn chat privilege. I shouldn't have to do this every single time I change, like, I log into the game. It's the usual suspects. You know exactly who they are, and the moment you see their name, you just immediately block them because you know they're going to be spamming the same stuff every single time. And Quadra Despair Stone, let's go. Nope. Bye-bye. Oh, good decision. Bring the speed leader, else I would have gotten first. There we go. And just like that, they no longer have a Theomars. I didn't crit a single time over there. What the hell? Not a single crit against that Bernard. Not a single goddamn crit. And Violent Proc. Now we get to play Cleanup. Go to sleep. Stuns or something? Well, he's just gonna Violent Proc out of it, and so is she. Yep, there's the Violent Proc out of stun. Totally didn't just call that one. Can you stop being you? There's no point in using that. Fallen Blossoms. Sweet. I don't have the damage for it, and it's not going to land... Oh, it did land Defense Break. Look at me! There's two-man stun again. I wish my Verimo stunned like that. If I crit it, he dies. Cool. Beans. Can you not? Thank you. How about you? Can you stop that too? Because that would be nice. Oh, he's tanky. That's a tanky Bernard. Give me that back. Not allowed. No buffs. Oh, it's the last amp I get. She's gonna do something stupid. And won't be able to kill these guys now. Yeah, he's got like 35,000 HP. On that Bernard. And then I'm not going to be able to win this. I can't out-violent proc a Chassoon. Oh look, a new person is now spamming this crap. There's no point in even blocking them. When I count for TOA 80, I'm very stuck. Sure, give me a second. So, I'm on EU, not right now. I go to a different channel, but they literally will spam through all channels. I've been to 9823 and seen them end up there. I've gone to the end of channels and still have them spam it. This is an easy defense. If she doesn't go first, I win. If she goes first, I win. Got a Mystical Scroll in GB10. Good luck. Okay, revenge on him. And dead on him. No, they're not stalking me. They're just bots. Bots that will go to literally every single chat channel saying the same crap every single gosh dang time. I don't need to do that. Go back to sleep. Permanently. Wow, he's alive. I'm so glad I had heal block on that. Yep, spam is getting worse every single day. I don't get it. I don't think a 5-star Kamoon's going to do anything for their team. The Kamoon's the one who's taken the least damage because I've glanced on him. I don't even know what I'm doing, Arena. I don't care. I only need 1 amp, so I just have to go first. And 1 amp is all you need. Done and done. I can't even bring will runes. I have to just see if I go first. I shouldn't, but we're gonna try. We're gonna try. Because if I amp once, I kill 3, if not all of them, and then deal with Samoth when he comes back. I win! Aha! Dangly parts. Bye-bye. Have fun and dead. Oh, she's alive. So he's gonna stun everyone. Watch this. And she's gonna take it off. Please stun everyone. Oh no! Thank you for unstunning, my friend. Oh, not enough. One amp will kill most of it, but it's the Zyros that's the problem. Zyros is definitely going to be the problem in this one. Only 1 will rune. That's not enough. Not enough. Still not going to be enough, even though because I have Chiwu. Okay, this should kill the Bernard. Glance, 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 and 1 crit is all was needed. Okay. This is why using Lucian makes life too easy. I wonder if any of them are Nemesis. Let's find out. Nope. Can I get some crits on the stupid dog, please? Not allowed. No shield for you, which means I get 2 turns. Still no crit. Still no crit. How much my Bernard speed? 253. He needs more. There we go. There's 1 crit. Oh, he tanky. There we go. That's what I need. Okay. Done. Nope, that's easy. I don't know. Who else to add to make this defense more cancerous? Perna? Just go water fire for right now. That's fine. That seems like a fun cancer that people have to deal with. Like, it's lost plenty much. Like, 140 hits isn't good. But the fact is, I can see defense successfuls every, like at least 1 in every 10. It's got 15% success rate. So, I mean, why? Why does it do too well? Previous week 2 OP5 me. I usually have a farming defense. Hey, Jay's Rage. Thanks for the follow. I think I'm gonna cut the stream short. I don't really feel like farming GB6 for the rest of today. My throat's hurting, guys. It was a good 3-hour stream. It's a nice, chill, relaxed day. So, I'm Curse Ron, guys. Thanks to everyone who showed up. Those. Oh, wait. Hold the phone, Willie. Willie. 9823, buddy. Not yet. We can't leave just yet. I forgot about Willie, and that's my bad. Come over to 9823. We gonna get you sorted. What's your account name, Willie? Or what's username am I looking for? Is it Leaf? Ugh. Yay! It's Willie. All right, so let's go take a peep, see what we got going on here. Rough, not a lot of options here. Have you tried? Well, firstly, get your Beretta off of. First, take him off the blade set. You do not want him to have crit rate. That's a bad thing. Because that's just gonna boost him. Oh, she's got a lot of crit rate too. Oh, I see them on like almost every single rune I click on. Like 16% crit rate, 10 and 8. What's at 24? That's 39. You got 10 somewhere else. I'm missing. That's 26. That'd be 34. No, that's 40. It's 49%. She's okay, but she's gonna crit and get hit back. What teams have you tried? I can't see the chat in game, so you're gonna have to give me out of game play-by-plays. And have you tried using Mav? Have you tried using Arya? Lower their crit rate. You definitely need to get their crit rate lower. The lower the crit rate, the better. Is Vero, Eladriel, Feng Yang, Kamoon enough cancer for a beginner AD? Yeah, absolutely. Depends what you consider a beginner AD, like. Ooh, 100% crit rate. Running crit rate slot, yep. Definitely not him. Let's see here. Rune on Despair, HP. 26,000 HP. Might not be enough. Try running Veramos, Bella, Briand, Arya, and Beretta, I guess. You're really relying on the despair stuns of everyone. But try these 4 plus Arya. You want Veramos' lead, just you got enough speed. You want Veramos' lead to make you tankier. Just to survive getting beaten down on. You deal with the Yetis, then Monkey. Veramos, Spectre, or Arya, Brand, Beretta, Bella. Try Arya. Because Spectre has too much crit rate. He just gets hit too easily. Turn order should be pretty straightforward. And it is. Your turn order is correct if you use those four. Is that what you've been trying? Because if that's what you've been trying, instead, if that doesn't work, take out Brienne and put in Megan. Give yourself a defense buff. And also give yourself give the Wind Monkey something to beat on. Have her only attack the Wind Monkeys, just because then only one Wind Monkey could counterattack back, and keeps her from critting more often. Okay. Remove Brienne and put in Megan, and try it with that team again. Give yourself the speed advantage. Try it and see what happens. Because defense buff will get stripped off Artemal, but it will keep the monkeys and the yetis from hurting nearly as much. Make sure Bellow armor breaks Artemal, and he will hit like a wet noodle through a defense buff. I know you don't have heal block, but I think with oh, you have Striker Rejection. Doesn't that heal block? Doesn't she put heal block on? Yeah, disturbs HP recovery. Absolutely. So you have HP recovery with heal block with Arya, so you should be fine. If that's the case, our guild uses a point system where the guild leader and officers track which tower and how much point we get. Yeah, that's about right. I think it should work, because I think Arya is going to be your key component here. And that defense buff will help. Arya is so close to death. Let's see, how much health does she even have? 17,000, probably not. How can I fix her? Well, you can 6-star her. You also can find a way to remove this crit rate, because if you can take her back down to 15% crit rate, like, take her down to 15% crit rate, you have a lot less chance to get hit back. Congratulations, Roshan. If you're going to use her for TOA only, definitely get rid of that crit rate. She died. Yep, she's not tanky enough then. On the first stage. That means you didn't get any stuns then. If you got no stuns, then that's why it went bad. Yeah, TUA hard 100 took way too long. You, because I want you to level up a little bit. And Galleon. Do you have anything else worth leveling? Oh, Annabelle's worth leveling. Try it again, because if you died on first stage, it's probably because you didn't get enough stuns. Another option is build your Mav. And run Mav instead of Brand in your original team comp. Did I run out of music? Nope. I'm about to run out of music. I think. I don't even see it. Punch. One punch Annabelle. Did the math thing, but he is not fast enough. Well, then make him faster. Speed HP HP. On violent if you can. It helps to have him 6-starred. Really, Artemal's the only really thing that requires 6-starring monsters for TOA. Like, let's go take a peep at it. No, couldn't survive, I mean. Well, definitely he needs more 6-starring helps. Let's see here. Pheromos Bella. I don't have a built Aria. Mav. You, and I use Gildong because Gildong makes life easy. It's a pretty straightforward team. There's very few dots in this team, but it'll work for now. Full team slow. And stuns. Makes Vermos almost not needed. But his job is to clean up after someone transcends. Also, just the HP lead is good. This isn't my normal team, by the way. Now I've got one additional stun, so that's better than nothing, I think, right? I'm gonna give him attack break, because I have a feeling he's gonna transcend. Nope, never mind. No transcendence is allowed. Boop. And he transcended. Jerk. Oh, no transcendences. Jerk face. Oh, 2 in a row. Yeah, it's 15%, I promise you. Now he's got a third of his health. I was gonna kill him with this super smash, but no, he's just like, I want my turns now. Stop that. I hate the fire liches. They're only ever a problem in TOA. They're worse in TOA hard. I think I used Tessa for that stage. It was a breeze, but I don't think I can do that in TOA hard. Thankfully, this isn't TOA hard. You could probably Tessarion it, but I didn't see him having Tessarion. Oh, I should have hit him. Nah, he's dead anyways. Never mind. Thankfully, the second stage doesn't bring a lot of damage. They're all just kind of a CC lockdown fest that you don't have to worry about if you kill them. Oh no, someone's being stunned. It was Spectra. I honestly would not suggest you try TOA 80 without having your full team 6-starred. It's just not going to end very nicely for you. You need more stun. But the thing is, I hate Veramos. Veramos is not a consistent stun. Have you ever tried the Bulldozer Copper and Amesity AO? It's super fun. I was thinking about building one, actually. I've got a fully skilled up Copper, a fully skilled up Bulldozer. They're both Coppers at 5-star, Bulldozers at 4. I was very much considering it. But I don't think I have the runes to make them do enough damage for a Guild War offense team. Like, I need, like, 40... Somewhere, what, around 40,000 damage? Or 38,000 damage for a Copper? I don't need 40,000, but I need at least 30-something thousand damage to pop a Ladriel, right? Or a Chassoon, right? But I don't think I can do that and get a meaningful amount of damage on Bulldozer. Slow. Stuns. Get hit by Artemal once. Aim for the monkey. Get crit. Armor break. And just like that, he hits like a wet noodle. Taunt him so he stops his shenanigans. From here on, we just focus. I'm just gonna focus boss. Gonna put armor attack break on him, attack break on him. Get resisted. Feel sad. Defense. Boost. Stun this guy down again because Mev makes life easy. Attack break him, so that way he hits like a wet noodle times 2. Like, I don't think he hit more than like 1k damage there. I mean, I gotta get free damage then. 1,000 damage on that with a crit. He hits like a wet noodle. All you have to do is just armor break and attack break him if you got the option to it. New armor break, more damage. Just gonna slow it down. Don't even need turbo lamps. I don't want him to heal, so we're gonna just provoke him, and then we're gonna violent proc into stunning. Nope. Oh well. Give him attack break again. Try to stun that Yeti on the right. No. Okay. Boop. Chunks taken. Shots fired. Damage done. I'm gonna put attack break on you. We're gonna speed. We're gonna damage. Okay. We're gonna stun. That's a lot of stun. Gonna slow him down. He's gonna heal all the way back up 50% because I crit so many times. Unfortunate. Because I would have had the lethal damage from Spectra if I had gotten a turn, but I crit literally on every single support. Because I do 25% of his health bar per special assault. I only need to survive 4 turns. 4 turns? Why am I saying things weirdly? Attack break you. Oh, I even got glancing. And stun because monkeys! Unstun. Refresh the attack break. More stuns. No stuns. Thank you, Veramos. You're useless. Slow. Get resisted. Love everything. You fight me. Heal boost. I'm actually having a hard time now because I keep getting... I can't... My slow's getting resisted every single time I apply it. Yeah, screw it. Hit the boss. Gonna lose Veramos, but that's fine. No crit either. Ugh. Why do I put crit rate on you? Oh well. Armor break the boss again. Just hit the boss. Like, why do I even bother ever putting crit rate on him? Yeah, whatever. Straight boss, let's go. Don't care. Fight me over it. Violent proc for me. I need more attack bar boost. Dead. Get out of here. How do I improve Arya? I think she's the weak link. Give her more HP. 6-star her. Let's get my copper really quickly. Yeah, but how much speed does your copper have, Rashawn? Because I need to build one at some point correctly. But I don't know what I should be aiming for, speed-wise. Should I go really slow with him and make Bulldozer faster? And then shout copper and then let Bulldozer just naturally take his turn? 33 speed. And do you have yours on Rage? Because mine has not a lot of crit damage, and that's probably why... Oh, because I took it off of him. Do I still have a guard rune? That's crit damage. Sure do. Good enough right now. Puts me at 1400. Not enough crit rate, but 152% crit damage. Shout Copper and Bulldozer usual turn. Okay, that's what I thought. I also would have to build a Messity. I think I've been stripping runes off of him over the course of time. A few runes. Let's just go and do TOA normal 1. Hey Leonardo! Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Let's just do this one. There's no lead skills allowed because of these guys, so... It's gonna ignore defense anyways. So there's no point in worrying about where I'm doing this. I just don't want to spend mana for it. 24k. It's not enough. Definitely not enough. Need more crit damage. Boop. Full guard? I am on full guard right now. We shout. We slow it down. Then, bump, ba-dum, ba-dum. 24k damage. But what's his crit damage? I need to know what his plus defense is, what his crit damage is, his crit rate, and speed. Please and thank you. While you do that, I'm going to simultaneously open up my rune optimizer and see what my copper damage is. Copper. On defense percent, crit damage, defense percent, not defense flat, percent. I can talk to you in chat. I can talk in chat and you can check it out. Okay, that'd work fine. Well, while you're doing that, I'm gonna get this up here. Defense percent and crit damage. That should lower me down to basically nothing. Current copper is marked as 1900 defense. Thunder strike. Full skill ups. Not defense break. Defense buff. No attack buff and ignore defense. No leader skill. How much damage does that currently do? Possible of 39,000? Some seem off here. $39,000. Oh, because I need... But I have no crit rate. I need like, what, 70% crit rate? Let's go with 50% crit rate. What's the highest damage I can do with 50%? 37,000 damage. It's the highest crit rate I can get. Crit rate in there. I go for 60. Okay, 60 means 90. That's Not too terrible. $36,000 damage with 65 crit rate. Defense, crit damage, defense. Basically requires me to re-rune everything. Since Messy gives crit buff. What channel? 9823? Is it possible to even get 70% crit rate? Okay, so 34k on 70% crit rate, but speed of 102 is horrible. Oh, I mean, it doesn't really matter. He's getting shouted anyways. Nowadays, Summoners War events are getting more and more trashed. I mean, they were pretty... So we get our... we get them to be pretty trash every now and then. I can 6-star Arya by tomorrow, but I'm... I'm sacking lots of 4-stars. Don't do that, dude. Definitely hard to do that. Definitely don't do that. You've got time. You've got weeks to finish this. Let's see here. Copper, 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 copper. I need to look at your bulldozer too. Plus 1300, 17 speed. That's not a lot faster. And bulldozer probably has like plus... Yes, your bulldozer is faster. By 1. Actually, your bulldozer's slower. No, it's faster by 1. I don't know what I'm looking at. On Blade Endure. But let's see how much this... SD speed, defense, HP at... Jeez. 249 speed. He just needs to shout one person once, right? I really wish I could skill him up, but I don't have anything to give to him. Copper is fully skilled up, so we got that 30%. Isn't 80 crit rate overkill, though? I think 80 crit rate's a little overkill. Definitely need to secondarian, fire brownie, water lantern. No, don't do that. Don't do that, Willie. Take your time and level some fodder over the coming week. Trying to change him to 70 in another set of guard. Wait, don't do... Daring is good for raids. Exactly. I know you can get Daring again, but don't do it. Just level normal fodder. You'll be fine. How much 4-star food do I have? That's 5-star food. I only got 3. I need another couple 3 stars. So that way I can 5-star my bulldozer. So I don't know if bulldozer even has runes on him anymore. Nope. I had him on runes at some point. Just slap on any remaining guard runes since I have 2. 3! None of these are worth it. I'll have to deal with it later. Build the light agent. She's awesome. I don't know where to use her. I don't know what to use her for. I don't know what to use Ileana for. Neostone makes one invincible and everyone else receive Endure for 1 turn on like a 6-turn cooldown. Briefing removes all harmful effects on an ally and fills its attack bar up. Any form of defense. Would she fit in this kind of cancer? Because this is my current cancer. Not because it's cohesive, but because it's a bunch of nat 5s. Fire Will, she is good. Maybe one day I'll build her. Without any runes on Bulldozer. Well, 3 runes on Bulldozer. How much does he hit for at 4-star? Bring in the man, the myth, the legend. Ba-dum. Punch. So, like, 10k damage? Followed up by... Okay, so I need a 6-star both of these two. Really shouldn't need to 6-star Methody, but he will at some point. So this is my next project, is these 3. I need a second go-to Guild War offense. I have my Panda team. You have Diaz, you can sack Darien? I mean, that is true. If you have Diaz. Hey, fast dude. But I ordered my pizza like 25 minutes ago. Why haven't it been here? Real hungry. Shout. Poof. Yeah, that is true. A secondary raids team is always a good option. Desert Blend. Body Smam. And against Elemental. Ignore defense for 4k, no crit. Alright, so I got a 6-star him. I need a project zone. Here, how about this? This is where my projects are gonna go. You 3 are my current project. I mean, as long as the pizza's still good. So these guys are going to be my next project. Hopefully I can work with them sometime soon. Considering I should be able to make good use of all of these EXP boosters to make the fodder for them. Who should I 6-star after Eric? Arya. Mav. Mav and Spectra. Those guys will serve you very well, and all of your TOA, they will pay for their own fodder with the legendary scrolls you get from finishing TOA normal, and probably hard once you start working on it, because I use Mav and Spectra both in my TOA hard teams. And my TOA hard auto teams, mind you. Swag. Anyways, guys, I'm going to end the stream here. It ended up going 40 minutes longer than I expected, but now I've got a new project to work on. And definitely going to do that. We got one last question from Leonard. Who's better for second DPS for GB10? I got a Kamamir, Pungbeak, Stella, Julie, Katarina, Kaito, or even Fuko. All not skilled up. A Kamamir. A Kamamir. Anyways, guys, thanks everyone for tuning in. Especially thanks for QBest Visuals for the donation today. It made my day. Thank you very much for supporting the stream. I'm glad you're enjoying the content. I'm Curtis Moran signing off, and I hope all of you have a fantastic rest of your day. Bye!